Hello, everyone. Uh-oh. Okay, good. You can hear me. Mic check. 1, 2. Good morning. Welcome to Cozy Clocktower. I have forgotten to run the intro cinematic, and I'm sure Steve will be very mad at me. So let me run the intro cinematic, and we'll be right back. Wow, look at us. Professional Clocktower stream host. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Cozy Clocktower. Professional amateurs. Yeah, professional amateurs. It's true. How do I sound? How's the audio coming through? Is it nicely balanced? Hear me okay? You hear the lovely jazz music in the background? Flick a fan on, hold on. Sounds good to me. Excellent. All right. Murder jazz. How's everybody doing this morning? Afternoon or evening? What are you drinking? What is your beverage of choice? I'm a espresso guy myself. I love a good espresso or an Americano if I'm feeling, uncultured. Some of you may be in Europe, maybe having a little brewski right about now. Or vanilla latte at the cafe. Masala chai, okay. Cherry Coke. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not working. I look like an idiot. No, the stream's falling apart. Straws secured. Flapjack, good morning. Chalky milk, mm-hmm. All right, now we're cooking. Got some agua in me. Yeah, I'm usually a basic coffee guy. I don't like drip coffee. I prefer an Americano if I'm gonna have something black. A little oat milk sometimes if I'm feeling spicy. We got any exciting plans today? What's everybody doing? For us, it's Cozy Clocktower, and then we're having a lazy day here. We're all busy yesterday, so lay around the house. We just got a GameCube. My kids have been playing Mario Kart Double Dash, so that's been a lot of fun to watch them play in that. My sister gave us her Xbox 360, so my kids are playing Portal 2 right now as well. It's been a lot of fun going down nostalgia trips. Yeah, good stuff. Ooh, D&D this afternoon. So you can't see behind me. I probably can turn on if I turn my background off, hopefully. I have all these TTRPG systems that I never get to play. I love all of them. PF2E, Electric State, Starfinder, the playtest for 2E. Let's see, Monsters of the Week, one of my favorites. And then, Blades in the Dark, which I've never gotten to play. I love Powered by the Apocalypse, but I've never gotten to play Blades in the Dark. Ooh, Clocktower in the park. That sounds fun. Fortunately, it is miserable and rainy here. I don't think we're going to get an opportunity. I've actually just moved to a new city in the last couple months. I need to find a new local group to play with. Okay. What scriptage are we running today? Good question. So this is Cozy Clocktower if you've never been here, or if this is your first time. So we typically run, I am a basic base 3 guy. I love playing base 3s. I think they are an infinite amount of depth. I don't typically like a ton of chaos in my games. And so Courtney and I, Courtney really started the stream and then I kind of tagged along. It's like, we just want to run base 3s or base 3 adjacent scripts and really just, give people a taste of just what Clocktower could be like for your normal group. Because not everyone's going to play, whatever, patterns is complicated 4D chess, like Giga scripts or whatever. So I think it's trouble brewing to start, and then we might play something else thereafter. I gotta turn this thing off. Let's turn it around so it doesn't show up on stream. All right. So yeah, no whale bucket, no wizard. Yeah, unfortunately. Now I will tell you, I'm running stream tomorrow on the main run time slot, so maybe we'll do something a little zanier there. Hey, hello, Michael. Hello in life. All right, so let's grab Courtney, see what everybody's up to, and then get a game going. How's that sound? Good? Great? Excellent. Good morning.
Hello, morning chat. We've done all our greetings and introductions, and did we tell chat to go follow us on Instagram?
Oh, no. You should go follow us on Instagram. We post clips, highlights, as well as if you're on Instagram, our stories will tell you when we're going live with streams or when there's game nights. Courtney's audio is doubled up. Ooh,
That's me.
why could that be? Uh-oh. Oh. Can you talk real quick?
Can you hear me?
Yes, but can chat. No, we're not talking through Discord. Okay, now it's fixed.
Okay. Yeah, go follow us on Instagram at the Grimoire GG. I post. I run it. So I post when we go live. I post when our official game nights are, so you can get reminders and clips from games.
Uncle says, I'm glad.
All right, so we're doing Trouble Brewing. Trouble Brewing.
Built a bag. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking imp. You know.
No. Oh my god.
What do we want to see for minions? You can see. Let's see. We got one minion. So we have 2 outsiders already. 1 minion. Okay, I think it's spy. Oh, we got 1 poisoner. We can do poisoner. Poisoner's classic. Poisoner imp. We have the 2 outsiders. I'm tempted to put a saint in. And just him. I feel like saint being in Cozy Clocktower is kind of tradition. So, but what do we want for our other outsider? Do we do the hidden trunk? Do we put the butler in? Everybody loves a butler.
I love a butler. We got... You want the recluse?
Recluse. Can do recluse.
Oh, rock and roll. Thanks for the sub. Sorry, I was fiddling with audio when that sub came in. Thanks.
All right, we've got a poisoner and a recluse, so let's do a fortune teller. May as well have an empath. Yep. Empaths are not real, so it doesn't matter if we have a poisoner. They're not real. Do we go for a Merwin this game? They've got a poisoner. Let's go for a Merwin.
Love a Merwin. Favorite character.
Anything else? We got probably. Do we put no top 4s? Do we put?
Yes, no top 4s.
They've got an empath and a fortune teller. I say we put the Slayer.
See you.
And we need 1 more. What sounds good?
Healing monk for some reason.
Monk and mayor. Sure.
Bounce the mayor to the monk. Protection. Really just screw the evil team.
This is a pretty strong town, it feels like, but no top 4 is. You want virgin? I'm seeing a couple of oh, that's 1 recurring virgin. No top 4 with virgin is funny. So maybe we do that instead of monk. The virgin will live so long. Will live unprocced so long. Unless you get somebody. I love the virgin play where they, play really evil just to get nominated, and then whoever was town nominating them is very upset. So I think that's everything. Got two outsiders, a minion. Let's send them out. Did you have a prediction on who's getting the imp? Is that good to go?
Yep, all done. It's run. See you.
Pass
So you
it
get
out.
Ooh, Rob. Do we have any believers in Rob? No believers. No. Bummer. There's a lot of points to be had there.
All right. Oh, it's Rob and Rocco sitting next to each other.
That's a sad one. No one got points.
I reset. Almost as I was about to be saying, Rocco is the poisoner. Right back in town.
Ali said, so kill Rocco day one. Do you think she heard you?
Oh, did she? I'll go back. I reset. Is everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No one heard anything they weren't supposed to hear?
Everyone is good except for 2 people that are evil.
Definitely not the demon.
All right, well, hello everybody. Welcome to your morning edition of Cozy Clocktower. I'd like to at least first acknowledge and welcome Juan, his first time on stream into the stream team. One of our new official storytellers as well. So welcome, Juan.
Hey, Mom.
Thank you.
And with that, I'll let Courtney take it away.
All right, we have our tokens and we're going to sleep.
So is this like a new player meta where Juan is going to pull a demon token on his first game on stream?
I swear I'm not the Vigor Mortis.
We can execute one first, like Denny, and just to be sure.
Juan, I totally believe you when you say you're not the vigor mortis. Don't.
All right. I think, yeah, they were just chatting about Rocco's always evil, so they just kill Rocco.
Okay,
I think we're safe. I didn't actually say that. I was just saying Rocco, and then I came back to town.
okay.
So luckily I didn't say it. But, oh, I just noticed Juan's pick as well. It's so good.
He's holding very still.
It's much better than Bryant's up close. All right. I feel like it's been a minute, and I'm like, what do I do? All right, Rocco. Do we want to bring them in or send cards?
Let's bring him in.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, we gotta pick bluffs. Let's do that real quick. Do we give him top 4 bluffs? I think so. Let's give Chef. We'll give a monk. And it's Rob and Rocco. We get 2 top 4s. Investigator. Is that too mean? Is that too mean to give them 2 top 4s in their bluffs?
Yeah, maybe give them. Well, you know what? It's Rocco. Let's let Rocco no. We're gonna nerf Rocco. Chat. When we play this back, we're nerfing Rocco.
All right, we'll bring Rocco in. So don't say that again. Hello. All right, you are evil.
Listen to the demon. This is like, I'm okay with it. Minions I'm good with. I love being a minion.
Oh, good. See, I feel pressure as the minion to keep my demon alive. I feel so much less pressure being the demon for some reason.
Oh no, I feel so like we were talking about this a couple days ago. My tier list for characters is minion, outsider, townsfolk, demon.
Yeah,
So,
I get that.
I love being minion. We're gonna poison Heather and see what happens.
Ooh, choosing before you know who your demon is. That's spicy.
Yeah, if she's a demon, it's funny.
Well, your demon is Rob.
Okay.
And we're poisoning Heather. Cool.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you.
Thank you.
The same play already happening.
All right, let's get Rob. Hello.
Hey,
All right, you have Rocco as your minion,
nice.
and your bluffs are Chef, Monk, and Investigator.
Oh man, I wanted Slayer. Okay. All right, fair enough.
You don't get to request bluffs. That's not how this works.
It sure is. Yeah, that'll work. We'll figure it out.
That'll work. All right, Rob.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.
Soliciting feedback. Hope you might need to close Discord on your end.
Yep.
Sorry about that, everyone. Oh yeah, let's run another prediction for. Thank you. Says.
Merwin? Are we doing our Merwin prediction?
Ooh, yeah, let's do a Merwin prediction. We have one baked in already. Lots of who will wins. Nope. Well, since there's a Slayer as well, we'll do will good win by an alternate win condition Slayer.
All right, so
Super.
what are we giving Heather? Do we give a 2?
I feel like that's too obvious, right?
I don't know. I mean, yes, should we give a 1? Probably, but 2 sitting next to Steve and the Saint?
Can make them think they're the drunk.
That too? That yeah.
Yeah.
Could prolong, the poisoning effect. We'll give a 1 because it's the safe thing to do, but I think 2 is better. I think 2 is funnier. I think 2 is... Oh, we got 1 vote for 2. I just need 1 more. I need 1 more person to say 2, and then I'll give it 2.
2.
Yay, we're giving it 2. A 3. I'm not giving a 3.
Flapjack.
All right, I'm bringing...
You're out of control.
Hello.
Hello.
How do you feel about empath?
I like empaths. I don't get it very often, so it's nice to see a blue token.
Well, I don't know how good you feel about it after you get a 2.
Okay. That I was not expecting that number. All right, I will see what I can do with that. Thank you.
Good luck.
It's not often you get to give a 2. It's really not.
Yeah, sitting next to the Saint and the fortune teller, you gotta.
Oh, who's the red herring? We didn't pick.
Ooh, good call.
I mean, Juan's the obvious choice.
Yeah, welcome to stream, Juan.
Heather as red herring is pretty good too.
Ooh, that. Because Steve's gonna pick neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do. I think Heather's the right choice.
All right, we'll get Heather. This will be a fun game. This is a not by the book game. This is a where the wind takes us game.
They're all seasoned enough players. They'll be fine.
All right, let's get Steve's choices. Hello.
Good morning, Courtney. Good morning, Mike. How's you guys doing on this fine, cozy morning?
Great.
It's a rainy day, so it is cozy here.
You know, we had a rainy day yesterday, which in Southern California means a lot. Like we don't get we get like 10 a year, so it was really, really cool.
You have drinking water again? Hooray!
I wouldn't go that far. Gosh, we still bring it in from Arizona.
You just take it all from Colorado.
Yeah, that's what we do. But
All right,
I haven't
so do you wanna
had a chance to make my coffee for the morning yet. I'll get to that eventually, but I'm here to kill some demons. I'm gonna pick Rocco and Allie.
Rocco and Allie. Nope.
Perfect. Love to hear it. Thanks, guys.
Also, my God, that man needs to moisturize. That rubbing noise was rough.
They have no water.
That's right. Sorry.
That's everybody. That's all their information.
It'll be great.
Pretty much for the whole game, unless Fredo gets.
That's right, Steve.
That's fun. All right, and the two people that are getting information are just going to be competing and fighting with each other. So that's fun. Yeah, I guess that's everything. Let's wake him up and get going.
All right, here we go.
Wondering how they fit the play testing into their schedule, right? They got so many new scripts to play test. They're just running games all day at the office or what?
I don't know.
That must be so much fun. Oh,
Good morning, town. Once again, I'm going to say this. When I yell out in the night, it means I'm in trouble. It means something's going to happen. Nobody comes. Nobody comes to help. I died. Chat died. Mike died. You all are, I would say, kind of to blame. But you have one person who is mostly to blame. You need to find them and kill them before they kill the rest of you. So
I blame Mike. Yeah.
in a couple minutes.
Victim blaming? Okay.
how do we
Wow.
know this was not an inside job?
Exactly.
Poisoner.
Nice. Okay.
I poisoned Heather. I literally, Courtney woke me up and was like, I want to poison Heather. Don't even know who a demon is. We're just poisoning Heather. Let's see what happens.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right. I don't have anything. I'm gonna. Oh, the bluffs are chef, investigator, monk.
Okay.
I guess I'll take monk to be safe, unless you want me to sacrifice myself early, and I'll take something like chef or something like that.
Whatever you want to do, I'll fall back into something.
Well, yeah. Why don't we do that? I'll take chef, and I'll back into, or maybe I'll take saint, and I'll back into chef, and then you can have monk or investigator. Okay.
All right, works for me.
All right. Bye.
All right, later.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Perfect. Hi. Cool. So I will be claiming empath to my neighbors. Keep your number under wraps.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna kind of claim washerwoman at this point now.
I mean, yeah, and if you're drunk, to be honest, also, not I'm saying that you should jump into a potential virgin, but if we find a virgin and you believe you, yeah.
I'm more than happy to find out if I'm drunk or not. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Talk to you
Right.
soon.
Bye.
I am not the empath, evidently. I am not the empath. But you know what? I'm gonna go with this ruse and let's see if it pays off.
I think it'll do well. It'll be great. So, I haven't played in a couple days. I don't know if you noticed, but now when you see someone in chat, you can see their reminder tokens. Heather had poisoned and red herring on her portrait. That's so nice. That's incredible. That's a great... Thank you to Brain for, once again, adding a lovely feature to the app.
I don't think killing me is beneficial if you're evil.
Oh, okay. I'll mark
Are
it
you, though?
Give it cheaper.
But are you evil though, Fredo?
Well, I'm trying to get information from my demon. I'm just a baron.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
good luck.
Thanks. I
Yes.
try. It ain't easy being green and all, but hey.
Fredo, you're red, not green.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Colorblind mode.
Oh, okay.
What are you?
I'm the saint also.
No, you're not.
I know. I just want to say it.
Are you the recluse or the butler?
Are you the real saint?
I am the real saint.
Okay, fine. I am just bluffing saint. So, I don't know. You want to do a roll swap?
I've already told half the town now I'm the saint.
Or you don't have Fine. I just don't want to come out with my real roll because I will be killed by the demon very fast. So why don't I just keep playing saint and confuse things, and then
Sure.
But I'm not really a saint. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Not convinced that this is a strategy, Rob, but you know what?
Damn it! Another one I'm gonna miss.
She went yesterday. She had fun though, even though it was learning half the day.
Dude, I love run fairs. It's so much fun.
They are. They are very fun.
Between 2 players on the first night.
So, okay, so you've gone from soldier or first night roll to I'm evil to I'm the fortune teller.
I'm gonna claim to be the washerwoman who saw a fortune teller, but that's I am actually just the fortune teller.
Okay.
So according to my information, neither Allie nor Rocco's the demon.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yep.
Feel free to check me.
I'm not gonna tell anyone else, so the pressure's on you now.
No, feel free to check me. Clear me. That's fine.
I might.
All right. Bye.
Cool.
Mayor or a soldier?
I will not reduce it further right
All
now.
right. I'll see. All right.
Welcome back down. I will leave a little bit of space before I open nominations.
Do we know about any virgins?
Mm,
I just asking in general for a friend.
you might be a virgin, Lenny, huh?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Well, not in game at least.
Not in game.
All right, nominations are open.
Does anybody have any evil pings?
Yeah, I'll nominate Fredo.
Ooh.
Allie nominates Fredo. Tell us why.
Told me it was the Baron.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm actually the virgin, and this didn't proc. So.
Yeah, I'm an outsider.
Well, thanks, Allie. That's
Don't
great.
claim Baron then! Christ!
That's funny.
All right, hiding behind a saint claim. Yeah, kill all saints.
All right, it's going to take 5 votes to put Fredo on the block.
Yeah, I'm also the same. No.
I'm gonna,
Oh.
normally you say
It's enough.
kill the other side of the. No,
Allie, which side are you claiming?
1.
I am the saint.
Huang wishes to nominate Ali.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Nominates Allie. Tell us why.
Incredible.
As we were discussing a little bit before, saints are not real.
Yeah,
I did hard
exactly.
claim my role.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if anyone had actually paid attention, you'd have seen my face drop during that conversation when the tokens came out. I was like, oh no. But yes, I am the saint. If you do this, the game will end instantly. And Courtney will be really pissed.
All right, 5 votes will tie, 6 to put Allie.
I have heard of an FT no on Ali in my realms.
Yeah.
See? There.
doesn't mean you're not evil, Allie.
Yeah.
I'm not the demon.
1's not enough.
Force teller's drunk.
Do we have any other outsider claims?
There's another saint claim, if that counts.
There's
Yeah.
another.
That's the thing we
Another
would like to have known
convenient
before we
saint
voted
claim
on
out
Ali.
there.
There's another non-saint claim.
I
Yeah,
did say it.
I've heard someone give me a saint or recluse.
Yeah, I did say saint, but
I'm not an outsider, Rocco.
Oh, okay. You lied to me, Lanigan.
Yes, I did.
People
I'm putting you down
lie
as-
in
I'm
this
putting you down as
game.
Scarlet Woman for now. We can talk tomorrow.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Was going to do something before I heard of the fortune teller no on Alley.
I'll close the
I don't believe this fortune teller either.
1.
Do it again.
Fredo is executed and dies.
Yeah, it's not unusual.
Good night.
Hey, Evil Steve, what's the percentage now after day 1?
Percentage of what?
The awakeness of yourself.
How often do you kill the virgin on day 1 in Trouble Brewing?
Well,
that's a rare occurrence.
It's shocking to me to not go more for Allie, but which is
Fredo was going around heartling Baron to people, so you kind of asked for it.
Yes, I listened to Heather and Steve talk, and I don't remember. Steve did not claim to have the fortune teller know on Allie to Heather. So I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, he did. He told him. He said that he got a fortune teller no on Allie and Rocco.
To Heather?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that part. Okay.
They must have talked again because I was in. I don't think you were in that conversation.
Okay. So yeah, I must have missed that part because yeah, Heather was claiming to be washerwoman who saw an empath or a soldier, or an empath or a soldier, and then empath with a 0. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't know how that bodes for Heather's world.
And then Heather ended the conversation by saying, "Check me, I'll be good, I promise."
Well, we'll see if Rocco poisons Steve. Let's get Rocco.
Hello.
Who will it be?
Who did I not talk to? I didn't talk to Steve. Let's do P. Let's see what happens.
P it is.
Thank you.
Thanks. Ah, the poisoned recluse.
Classic.
Now we get a Rob kill. Hello.
Oh, let's see. I don't know what Heather is, but they are poisoned, and I'm guessing Rocco's going to move it, so I'll kill Heather just in case there's something cool like a soldier or something.
All right. Heather it is.
All right, thanks, bye.
That's huge.
All right. Yeah, that's, I mean, half the information of town. Okay, well, we nerfed Rocco with bluffs, but I feel like we stacked this against good.
No.
Somehow. Even with a fortune teller and an empath.
It'll be fine.
They do have 2 extra win conditions.
Yeah.
But so
I mean, if the Virgin hadn't been nominated by an outsider, I think they would have been doing pretty well. But this is good shooting themselves in the foot a little bit because they're also just all lying to each other like actively. Yeah. The storyteller, chat, remember this. The storyteller is never at fault. Unless I lost, and then I'm really mad. And it is the storyteller's fault. But every other case, it's the storyteller's faultless. Faultless.
All right, we'll get Steve in, and P cannot register.
Yeah, I agree, Booty Slapper. I'm not sure that's the play.
Hello.
Good morning. Oh, I survived. That's good. That's good. Let's do Rob and Heather. We'll do the empath thing.
Rob and Heather. You get yes.
All right. Well, not shocking given the double saint claim, but cool. Thank you.
Good luck. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, we'll see how that. So hopefully, it's going to pick Heather. Well, no, because Heather's going to wake up dead.
Yeah.
Is he going to think Heather star passed, or is he going to think it's Rob? Rob may sink himself doing the saint double claim too here.
But Rob always double claims.
Yeah, I know.
Rob loves to be like an evil twin.
Alan Michael, that never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened.
That's all they get. That's literally all they get. Oh, we'll give it a second though, just to make them think they might have more information in town.
I mean, the evil team also did poison the recluse, so I don't feel too bad for them either.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lenigan can still blast them. I mean, Juan could
It looks
first
like Lenigan has sights on Allie though.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
If Lenigan, They still got 2 win conditions on the table. I think Juan may be able to leverage his like first stream appearance karma to
Yeah, if Juan can make it to final 3, I think that could happen.
unless Rocco stays alive, which is plausible.
Is it plausible? Do people really let Rocco live to final 3 now?
So I say, if Rob kills Juan, we bounce it to Rocco. Teach him a lesson.
Oh, we'll see.
All right, let's wake him up.
Oh, I need to mentally prepare myself. Oh, I need to barricade the door. I don't know. Should I just kick her out and barricade the door?
Good morning. Sounds like P's in trouble, but really, Heather was in trouble because Heather is dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
what did
Star
you do?
pass.
No chat.
Yeah, I star passed. That's what I did.
Star passes are fun. Yeah, you want to talk?
Hey, well, you need to come up with some way to get my neighbors killed then.
Okay. I can claim empath. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can't claim empath who checked my neighbors.
No, but I can keep claiming empath with 0, and then throw sass on the other 4.
I mean, Steve gave me the weirdest set of claims. He kept claiming different roles, then claimed to be evil, and then claimed to be a fortune teller.
Okay, what is with people claiming evil? Fredo claimed the Baron and then got nominated as a.
Oh, I'm really the Ravenkeeper.
Okay.
Ah, there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can believe that.
Are we playing? No, we're just playing regular TV. There is no
We're just playing
Marionette.
regular TV, yeah.
Okay, so Rocco can still be evil if you have a 1.
Yeah.
Eek. I do think you have a 1 probably because of the way people are
Well, if
people are.
you're going to be recluse, I'm not going to come out with my number just yet, just because I want to see what the evil team, how they respond. So.
Well, I've been told multiple times the evil team already know your number.
Well, that's true, but they don't know there's recluse in play, right?
Don't know. Do you trust Ali? That
Do I
she's
trust-
the saint.
Do I trust Ali? I kind
Hello.
What you got?
I intend to slay a shoot today anyway, so I might as well say it. Evil don't have any sudden in-the-day poisoning ability, so...
Any idea who you're going to shoot?
Probably P.
Can I recommend... There's evil pings on Ali,
Hmm?
and with Ali claiming saint.
Yeah, you said that there was a fortune teller no, though, on Ellie yesterday.
I now no longer trust the fortune teller. And think
Okay.
it might have actually been the minion trying to put me off. But yeah, it's up to you. I'm not the worst kill for town,
I know,
so
Flapjack.
it's not.
The thing is, if P is the
That's very funny.
recluse...
Is P claiming
Yeah.
recluse?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay. Then I think that's even more reason you need to shoot Ali, to be honest. We're outside of claim, but it's up to you.
I do incline to trust you. I don't see any reason why you would star pass on night 1, to be fair.
No, I can
You-
still be
you-
wrong though.
You were not in the heat of things.
You were the virgin, right? So.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I'm the virgin, dude. Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Unblocked by Ali. Opposing
No,
Ali.
Ali's very south-side.
All right, I'm a pro. Day 2, I confirm my top 4 ping.
Nice.
Oh.
Feel free to chat for a little bit.
I'm gonna come out today because I am gonna shoot today. I am like 50-50 if I should shoot Ali or P.
Don't shoot me.
I definitely, given the information I've heard, I wouldn't shoot Ali.
Lenny, can I
like
just say
that.
we can kill me
actually.
today?
Yeah,
Lenny,
shoot
we can
me.
kill me today, and you can shoot Ali.
Actually,
Works.
That sounds like a great
I
idea.
think we should shoot and clear the other saint.
Who is the other
There's
saint?
another saint?
Does
Rob.
anybody?
there's not another saint, Steve, but that's fine.
Can't imagine how.
What?
We're playing the
What?
pro version where there's 2 saints.
All right, nominations are open. Lanigan.
Lenigan will claim Slayer and shoot Ellie.
Lanigan claims Slayer and shoots Allie. The game continues.
Okay.
Are you the actual Slayer?
Yes.
Juan.
There's another saint. I'm looking at almost full game on my end, and I don't see a saint. Well, there's two people that I assume stuff based on third-party conversations. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that one of these two people that I don't have a full claim on is the other alleged saint. One of them was Slayer shot. So I wish to nominate Rob.
Juan nominates Rob. Tell us why.
Vibes. That's literally all I have because I have no other saint. If somebody has a saint, please tell me and we can nominate them instead.
Rob, why not?
I mean, vibes, I'm always the evil vibe. That's fine. I'd be bad kill for town, but if you want to do this, you can do it. It's not the end of the world. I also didn't talk to Juan, so I don't know why Juan has put me up.
It's literally because you're one of the two people I've not talked to, and I don't have a saint on my game, so I'm assuming one of the two of you has to be the other saint.
No, I mean, I initially was claiming saint just for fun, but I'm not the saint. So.
All right, 4 votes to put Rob on the block.
The Mara Joy accusation.
Oh, there's a fortune teller yes on Rob. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I've heard about that as well.
There's a washerwoman confirmed fortune teller with a yes on Rob. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
Who's
that
the
should have
Washington
been
confirmed?
out of
That
yeah.
would have been good.
Three's not enough.
First time I saw Rocco's voting there. Didn't look great.
Anybody else?
I don't know.
I love how
I'll nominate
Steve-
Rocco.
Just everybody. Oh,
Steve
Allie
told Heather that he's
nominates
going to
Rocco.
claim he's the...
Tell us
Will we
why.
be getting
Washerwoman.
more fortune teller information, or was Heather sniped by the demon?
Not if we kill Rocco.
50-50.
I'm good. Don't kill me. Thank you.
That's what a demon would say. Get him.
True, but I'm not the demon.
All right, 4 votes to put Rocco.
I told a couple people what I am today.
See, I don't want to vote for this based on mechanics, but it is
I have
Rocco.
no idea. It is Rocco.
Whoa!
It is
Juan! How
I
dare
know!
you?
What?
With love, with love.
3's still not
We
enough.
trusted
I
each
have
other.
info to suggest it's not Rocco as part of my chef, but that's
Steve.
fine.
Steve will nominate P.
Steve nominates P. Why?
The only reason is I believe this day started with P saying you can kill me if you want, and we can't get traction on anyone else, right?
P?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have voted on Rob. I didn't know the information about the fortune teller. Yes, because the hand was already past me when you guys outed it. But I'm fine today.
All right, 4 votes to put P.
I'd rather kill people that don't want to die.
I know.
Yeah, can somebody nom Steve for me?
4 is enough. P.
Well, let's not lift it then.
Rocco
It's
voting
fine.
so evilly
Yeah, I
in this
agree.
game. So evilly.
I'm going to do the old reverso, Uno reverse. Juan, you're nominated.
Rob nominates 1. Would you like to add anything?
No, I have very little information, just like Juan had. I just go by vibes. He looks awful evil over there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I know what P is. P is just a good character, so I'd rather kill somebody potentially evil.
Juan, how do you feel about that?
I feel a certain type of way that cannot be described by words.
On stream?
You don't get
Lee.
Oscars for your defense, Juan. I'm sorry.
It will take 4 to tie, 5 to put 1.
Were you going to say 1 is enough?
Juan, will you put yourself on the block for a tie?
Juan, just show them your team mug and they'll all forgive you.
One's not enough.
What do you mean I am not enough?
I believe I say it very differently. All right. Anybody else? Close the day in 5, 3, 1. P is executed and dies. And you go to sleep.
You guys should have waited before the time where the Scarlet Woman wouldn't proc. You really should have waited.
How many minions are in this game? I mean, I'm here as the Baron. Apparently, there's a Scarlet Woman and a Spy.
That's so funny to say after you die.
What did P say? I was fiddling
You
with
guys
the
really should have
OBS.
waited till after the Scarlet Woman could have caught it.
I genuinely don't know who's going to win this game. Like, Rob's on the ropes. Good is eating themselves alive. There's a saint out there. The mayor win is still in play. Like, I genuinely don't know.
It feels more neck and neck than I thought. I will say that.
I think Rob has to star pass tonight.
I think so, but it's not like Rocco's really safe, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's see what Rocco does.
Hey, Rob says.
Maybe Rocco poisons Rob so he can.
That would be funny.
Hello.
Oh lordy, this is a fortune teller. Yes, apparently. Ooh, okay. Unclaimed empath. Yeah, let's poison one and see what happens.
All right, one it is. You can't bounce it to Rocco.
Well, oh well.
Yeah. Let's see what Rob does. Oh, must be chatting. Let's try one more time. Oh, there we go. To join. There we go. What would you like to do?
Oh boy, I don't know. Rocco and I got nominated right away. This is not good. I'm gonna guess that Heather might have been the fortune teller that Steve saw. That has a ping on me. So I'm not long for this world. I don't know if I can avoid dying again. Thought about sinking to play as a monk, but I really think that I should just come out as a chef with a 0 and maybe star pass now. Because then with Pia being the recluse, if that's true, that would be a reasonable 0 to not throw sus on Rocco. I just don't know what Juan is. If I knew what Juan is, it'd be helpful. All right, I'm gonna go me. So.
All right, yourself it is.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
I think that's the right play.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was the only play, but I think it does. It's, could get the mayor off the board wouldn't have been awful. Rocco is being a little suspicious is the only problem. But I mean, let's tell Rocco. Let's change that to imp. And we'll bring Rocco in. Give him that news in person.
Oh, Rocco. Oh, Rocco.
I don't know. Tell Rob to take it back. Tell Rob to take it back. No.
That would be very difficult at this moment.
Oh, I don't want it. All right, thank you.
Rob's dead. He can't take it back.
Star pass return to center. I mean, Rocco could have poisoned Rob.
Ooh, so does Steve double check Rocco? That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna check Rob against someone.
Yeah. Let's ask. Let's see what he does. Hey, Steve.
Really?
Really?
I mean,
why would they kill you? You're just a washerwoman, right?
I'm just a washerwoman, I guess.
And definitely sober and not the drunk.
Right? Not drunk, not poison locked. I'm getting completely valid information. Cool, let's do Lenigan in 1.
Then and Juan. No.
Oh, well, I don't believe that for a minute.
So one of my favorite things to play with Steve is like he's too clever for his own good most of the time. Like the rule of Clocktower, I think especially in base threes, is I don't know if this is correct, technically correct, but like Occam's razor, right? The simplest thing is generally the correct answer. Like if you assume you're drunk or poisoned all the time, you will just self-sabotage.
Well,
In
that's
this
what
case,
I struggle with. That's why I don't like being a townsfolk. I prefer to be the demon and know my information is correct. And know that I know who the demon is.
Yeah, Steve is absolutely self-sabotaging here.
I
Getting
will always
all
assume
valid
my
information.
information is wrong. That's it.
That's it.
I haven't met many people that prefer to be the demon like me, but I don't know why. I think it's the simplest. What is the point of this game, right? To find the demon. I found them. It's me.
Hey, divide. So base 3, when you buy Blood on the Clocktower, it comes with 3 scripts: Trouble Brewing, Bad Moon Rising, and Sex and Violence. They are considered to be like the best, most playtested, most balanced scripts you can play. And there's others out there in the world, but like people say base 3 is talking about the game, the scripts that the game ships with. Hope that answers your question. Happy to answer more. Just let me know. Let's wake him up.
Yep.
Discord.
Yeah, that was right after I was evangelizing Ket and then Mutaro.
Good morning. Not so much for Rob, but you have a few minutes to chat.
So I was the chef.
What are you?
I'm a keeper of ravens.
And what have you been telling people you are?
Undertaker or Raven Keeper. Demon can take a shot if they want to risk it or not.
Fair.
What about you, friend?
I've only told one so far, but people need to know now, I think.
Okay.
I am an empath who got a 2 night 1.
A 2?
A 2, Rocco. A 2. So of course they both turned in and stabbed me, unless I'm the drunk.
A 2?
Stop laughing and get my damn neighbours killed.
So Juan gave me empath, so he's not the empath?
No, I agreed he could have the role for now, so he could try and draw some
We need
kills.
to come out with it. Like, we have 5 alive.
Please kill my neighbours. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
If they were willing to, be put on the block or not. So I claimed empath to all these people, and they seemed trustworthy. They were helping me expand my reach and whatnot, but I'm the mayor. However, now that the empath is no longer, I think the empath might come out with the actual number, which is sus and matches your chef number, which is why I was trying to get your chef number.
Who is the real empath?
I will let them come out themselves.
Is it Heather?
I will let them come out themselves.
Or is it? Oh, it's Steve, isn't it?
I will let them come out themselves. Oh my god. I don't know if this is gonna pay off. I don't think this is gonna pay off.
Maybe if he keeps asking you, you'll give him a different answer.
You know, sometimes you just gotta do it all over again. Sometimes the words begin to get a different meaning the more you say them, you know?
Yeah.
Bye.
True.
There's when there's like a correct number of face-up outsiders. I'm always suspicious when there's a drunk on the script.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We would never put a drunk in play.
Oh no, obviously never. I will take your word for it.
We totally believe you, Mike. Cool. I'm gonna go see if I can get the fortune teller information for today.
Yep. So yeah.
And then you got nominated.
And then she's the one who nominates me, and there's enough people to fucking kill me.
Yeah. I will say, Allie was Slayer
Pretty
shot.
quickly,
but-
too.
Yeah, she did nominate you, like, immediately.
Yeah.
Maybe Allie's a spy.
True. Then it's storyteller discretion.
Yeah. Alright, later.
Laters.
Fredo, how are you, buddy?
Man, I'm alright. How you doing?
Yeah. Sorry, you got a virgin being executed first day is it's got to be a rare one. That's like a bingo card almost.
What do you mean, dude? That's like my MO. What are you talking about? I thought I broke out of this a year ago, but you know, whatever.
Good luck.
Laters.
Okay.
Welcome back. You can chat. Juan?
Hey, hi everyone. I just wanted to announce to everyone that I am your officially elected mayor. I have been claiming empath to a couple of people after my first conversation of the day where I decided to go empath, taking the role of somebody else that believed their empath information was wild at best and perhaps they were drunk. And I wanted to see if my neighbors were afraid of dying because I will suss them out as potential evil people. I don't believe Fredo was afraid of dying based on the actions Fredo took. I don't believe Lenigan was afraid of dying based on things Lenigan was claimed to me. I don't think P was afraid of dying based on anything, so at least I have a little bit of trust in them. But I'm coming out because it's Final 5. If you don't trust in the mayor, this will be a great time to kill me. If you do trust the mayor, feel free to kill me. More importantly, that enables the actual empath to come out with their information.
So who's this actual empath?
Hi, I am the empath. I got a 2 night 1, so I freaked out and ran to tell somebody because I can't be really the drunk at this point because we've got 2 face-up outsiders and one of them is next to me. So either I was poison sniped and evil is nowhere near me, or I am just sat between the 2 evil people right now.
But then you could be the drunk and the person claiming empath could be evil to make you sell that. No,
I am the empath.
Not a drunk. Recluse, sorry.
Right, so so you could build a world where I'm drunk, P is the minion, and there is a demon somewhere.
I can come out with my info. I was killed at night. I'm the chef. I had a 0.
Well, who said you're officially elected? We haven't elected you yet. You're just running for now.
Excuse me. I have paperwork that proves otherwise. Thank you very much.
See, I could kind of buy that. I could buy Steve bluffing what he is.
Juan pulls up a book.
Nominations are open. Rocco, you have something to add?
I just want to say, what are the odds that Allie's the spy, not Fredo immediately? If anyone wants to jump on Fredo's virgin claim?
But then if I was a spy, I wouldn't have procced.
You don't
Not
need to.
necessarily. Doesn't have
I would
to.
also be surprised if I got a 2 sat between demon and spy.
Yeah,
true.
That's why you know that we're both good.
P, you got something?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, guys, if Heather is poisoned, it's very weird for the storytellers to give her a 2 because it doesn't really help the evil team if she has evil neighbors. So I'd say either she's just sober and those 2 are evil, or she's just a drunk and again her neighbors are just good. So
who is this recluse?
Well, if I'm
drunk,
drunk,
it's me, Hallie. That's the problem.
You're
I am
the
the
recluse.
recluse.
Yeah, so from your perspective, P, if I am drunk, my neighbours cannot be good because Ali is claiming to be an outsider.
Yeah, it doesn't check out. Yeah, right.
So my question is, do we want to go for Steve or Allie today?
Steve, just because of the claims.
I'm just the washerwoman, so this is fine to get me out of the way.
Nominate Steve. Do you want to add anything?
Nah, I'm good with what we was said.
So we think this is a potential demon candidate or not?
Yeah, probably.
Based on the empath reading, probably.
Let's get Steve's defense before we...
I mean, if it's a sober and healthy empath, then it'd have to be Allie and me both together, right? If that is hampered in any way, this is an effort to frame me. Now, I've confirmed my ping, so either me and my ping are working together, or Heather was just mucked with. So I'm just living in the world that there was a poison type on Heather, and I think we should figure out why Heather was picked as a poison target, which unfortunately still frames me as the demon. So go ahead and do this.
All right, 3 votes put Steve on the block.
If you're the washerwoman, who are you confirming?
I'm confirming a fortune teller.
Yeah, which is nowhere, according to my brain.
Anywhere.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time finding this fortune teller, Steve.
That's perfect because I don't want to. I don't want to let evil know who to kill. Although now that I know that there's probably a poisoner out there, then I'm less likely to have it.
Anybody else?
No, now you want to hide them more because you don't want them poisoned, right?
I just don't get why a chef would be a red herring. That's all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rob was just a star pass.
If Rob Star passed, then the Chef Zero is the opposite, right? So you could be the actual person that caught Star Pass, Steve.
Right, which is another reason why we should just kill me as the top
Except I
4
would-
going into Final 5. Yeah.
Except in that case, I would need to be either poisoned or then the drunk.
Which is, there will be a reason for Steve to poison you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
That's just straight off cards.
And we're gonna go into
Poisoned
final
me to
3.
change it from a 1 to a 2. That is so harsh.
I'm in
So we're going to final 3 with a Saint, a Mayor, a Spent Slayer,
Steve
and whatever Rocco is.
I've told you what I am.
Nominates one. Tell us
How do
why.
you come out with it, Rocco?
I know we got 4 in me, so this is almost impossible for us to collectively lift. Obviously, everyone's fine with me dying, including myself. So are we really going to trust the Saint tomorrow? Or sorry, are we really going to trust a Mayor tomorrow with a fairly confident poisoner floating around? I doubt it.
Juan.
If we believe that Rob Star passed, then Evil Steve, who was the poisoner, is no longer a poisoner. More importantly, thanks for coming to my mayoral office. Please feel free to send me your form, because I am the boss.
Oh, brother.
Exactly what the demon would say. No, I didn't Star Pass, guys.
Say on your first stream to Steve.
I'm just a chef.
I like it.
I claimed chef earlier to Pia. If Pia can confirm this earlier in the game, I didn't just Star Pass. So
Oh, I do confirm, but it was on day 2, to be fair.
All right.
has
4 votes will
props,
tie.
which I just
5
really
to
love.
1.
It's possible in many worlds that Rob was not the red herring, and the red herring was actually the other half of the fortune teller ping.
No, it's very possible.
0's not enough.
I thought you
Also
checked up
possible.
against me.
Closer a day in 5.
You said the only yes you got. The only yes is on Rob and Heather, right?
1.
From what I've heard, yeah.
Eve is executed and dies. Go to sleep.
The thing I'm is concerned with the Chef Zero is if the recluse is real.
All right.
I feel the Mayor win.
I think the mayor win could happen.
Because I think if Rocco kills Juan, we bounce it to Len again. And it's Saint, or it's Juan, Ali, Rocco, final 3, right?
I mean, it's pretty much Lenigan dying tonight, right? Like, I don't see Rocco killing Allie.
Yeah.
And we kind of can't not bounce the mayor.
Right. No, because that would be extremely cruel, given that he's not yet been targeted.
So, yeah.
Also, Juan has props. I really just adore that he has props.
Let's get Rocco and see. Hello.
Hello. I'm trying to think. Who should I kill? I'm trying to think. Okay. If I kill Allie, it frames that Heather was poisoned or drunk, which doesn't help me. It makes me maybe throw shade on one, but I don't know. If I kill Lenigan, it's a pure 33% chance who gets killed. If I kill for one, there's no agency there because I don't know if you're going to bounce it or not. I kind of want to kill one, but I don't know. We're going to kill Lenigan and see what happens. So I hate being the demon. Alright, thank you.
Thanks. All right. Lenigan it is. Yeah, I feel like Rocco's one that will do that. Will like, I think you'll bounce it, so I'll just pick the person you're gonna bounce it to. You're muted for me, just so you know.
I'm fiddling with OBS, sorry.
All right, so Lenigan dies. We wake up with a saint, a mayor. I don't know if I've seen that combination. A saint and a mayor and a demon in final 3. I mean, obviously a demon, but a saint and a mayor. 2 extra win conditions in the final 3.
Yeah, rock and roll. I'm not dropping frames, so I think it might be.
I have it running next to me and it seems fine, but.
Any whoosies. Onward and forward. That's Bodhi Harkham. I like that.
Do you know what play I want? Like, I've seen people talk about it, but I've not seen it happen. Is the poisoner poisons a saint and they kill them just to throw suspicion on them. I know it doesn't really win anybody anything, but I think it's funny.
Killing a poison saint is definitely a bingo card one in space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's happened once on stream.
Time, but
yeah, of course it would involve Emma.
All right, let's see how this day goes.
Chocolate and cheese.
Ellie,
I'm with you. Popcorn.
I gotta say, I live in America. I am not an American, and that's one of the things that I will draw the line on. Cheese and chocolate is an aberration.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
I know. Oh, never mind.
Well, I don't know how Lenigan feels about it, but Lenigan's dead.
Yeah.
Thank God, I did not want to be in final 3.
This is your final 3. No private chat. We have a couple minutes to talk here before I open nominations.
All right, time to out. I am not the washerman confused. I am just
Really?
the fortune teller. I'm just the fortune teller. I
We're
did
all
give my
shocked.
ping on.
Shocked.
What's that?
We're all shocked.
Yeah, I know, but I was trying to frame somebody as a fortune teller. Anyways, yeah, shocker, I know. I got a no between Allie and Rocco on the first night, so neither one of them started as a demon. I got a yes between Rob and Heather on night 2, and then I got a no between Lenigan and Juan after the supposed Star Pass. So at some point during that, I'm convinced that there is a poisoner in our midst. And
Say that all over again, Steve. Say that all over again.
the only yes is between you and Heather, Rob.
And who was your last no again?
You and Lenigan.
So if I was the demon, I could not have Star Pass to Juan if Steve was healthy.
Correct. And so, yeah, with Steve being healthy, there's no way I caught Star Pass.
Right, but if the Star Pass hadn't happened yet, then the poisoner would still be active, so there's the potential for Steve not to be healthy.
Why is it not just the simplest world, which is Heather has a 2 empath?
Because I was good. Okay, well, from my perspective, I was good.
I agree.
Outsider count. The empath 2 just screws everything up, so that's why I'm convinced it was a poisoner in turn.
But then what's to stop Steve being the minion or the demon who's now just been passed to a Scarlet Woman? And is making fake.
No, Steve died during the day. He can't be.
Woman.
There's a Scarlet
I got
Woman.
at 5. It was possible.
I would also say the only scenario where we have a poisoner alive right now, from my world, is Ali and Rocco are exactly the imp and the poisoner. And I don't think that coincides with the rest of the information. So to the best of my understanding, I'm a mayor that is completely unpoisoned.
I mean, you could just be Scarlet Woman, though.
Yeah, you could just be saying that.
Nomination.
Mayor win, though.
Can I just say, if Saint was a bluff, I'd say Rocco would have taken it if they were the evil team.
Sure.
All right, at this point, preference goes to live players nominating, defending themselves.
Mayor win.
Rocco, what are you?
I'm the Raven Keeper.
Still just okay. I wondered if you would something else. I kind of want to go for the mayor win, to be honest.
I think the 2 worlds I'm battling with right now is Evil Steve and Ali are the imp, and whatever minion Ali was before and Ali is now the imp, or the other way around, Ali was always the imp and Evil Steve was a minion. The other world will be Rob was the imp that Star passed, and Evil Steve. Well, no, because Evil Steve is dead. It will have to be Rocco, the one that caught that. In
My
both
worry
cases,
one, if Ali is the demon, which in my world they have to be if we want to go for the mayor win. Where's the drunk? Are you the drunk?
Lenigan would need to be the drunk then if we
No,
didn't.
Ali was the woman.
What if
Nothing's saying I'm not the drunk, right?
So
Except my 2.
So then you'd be saying there's a yes between me and Rocco, and a yes between Juan and Lenigan.
No, in this world, you and Steve are the evil team.
Listen, I covered like everyone, and I got 1 pair of yeses, right? So I don't have a red herring and a demon. That makes sense. The only people I didn't check were P and Fredo. So they'd have to be the red herring.
I want to go for the mayor win, but at the same time, I think our mayor might be the demon.
The only way for me to be the demon would be Evil Steve has to be evil with me. Because Evil Steve's information post potential start jumping.
Of course, he's the drunk and Ali's the demon.
Just the world of both of us being evil. Heather's reading will be wrong. So Heather will have to be poisoned.
drunk or poisoned, right?
Yeah.
can go.
Second call here.
That's the problem with me, right? If I'm the drunk, then I don't know what's happening with Heather.
But if Heather's sober, where's the drunk? It might be you, Juan. We don't know.
True.
If I'm sober, Lenigan needs to have been messed with. So
Unless
either-
Allie was the Scarlet Woman.
Or you were just poisoned, Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I was poisoned.
But then Steve's not starting demon in that world.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, technically, if Heather was poisoned night 1 and I was poisoned night 2, it does work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't
That's a
necessarily.
lot of.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
conditions.
lot.
I think,
It's a lot
I think
of
most
conditions.
worlds just end on Allie being the demon.
I'm not though. I'm the saint.
I think most worlds do end up in Ali being the demon, but in most of those worlds, I still am an unpoisoned mayor.
Or drunk, which is what I'm worried about.
Discounting the empath too, wouldn't it be just likely to be Rocco?
I'm gonna push you for nominations if they're happening.
I'm gonna nominate Allie.
Rocco nominates Allie. Would you like to add anything?
I can't build a world where there's two face-up outsiders. If Allie is the demon, I'm worried Juan might be drunk. And most of the worlds I'm building, Allie is a demon. So
Allie.
Just a saint. This is just a way for us to lose. And the fact that Rocco's pushing on it is quite weird when we were all thinking about a mayor win.
Are we all thinking about Merwin?
Well, I am. I'm down
Sounds
to go
like
for it.
sounds
but-
like Rocco. Sounds like Rocco is not. And sounds
as
like
someone who's
Rocco's
been the
not.
mayor 28 times and has never gotten a mayor win, yeah, I'm not against mayor wins sometimes. Sorry.
Out of
All
spite,
right,
just
vote
because
to
you
put Allie on the block.
Does Rob vote
Because
here?
of the
I
most
think he
logical
has
based
to.
on the
Yeah.
There we go. Who's
That's-
your evil?
I don't think Ali would have nominated Rocco if she was
Yeah.
evil.
Yep.
Or not Rocco, Fredo,
Yeah.
sorry.
For the-
I'll nominate Rocco.
Allie nominates Rocco. What would you like to add?
I'd like to tie this at least.
We should not go for Rocco if we want to tie, because Rocco has the last vote, technically.
But in this world, if Rocco is the evil
that's true.
person,
He's
not
not
gonna
gonna
vote
vote
Rocco gets a defense.
Uh-huh.
I'm just the Raven Keeper. I've been open about that since day one.
All right. 2 votes will tie. 3 to put Rocco.
I'll be ready to tie it if it gets to me. Like,
I was worried they were gonna take away
2
Juan's
is a
mayor win.
tie. Nobody's on the block. Juan, would you like to nominate?
I am out of forms to stamp, so I will not be nominating anyone.
All right. Close of the day in 5,
Commitment to the bit.
3.
What?
Nobody's executed. Nobody dies. Your game is over.
Oh.
And good has won. Yes, won.
All right, Juan.
All right, we'll start with
R.I.P.
Juan, your
earbuds.
mayor. You could catch your mayor win. We'll go to P. You're recluse. Very open. Very out with that. You were poisoned at one point, P, but I actually messed with anything.
Poison.
Heather, your empath, was poisoned night 1. Getting a 2 sitting between Steve, your fortune teller, whose red herring was on Heather.
Oh no!
Oh,
That makes sense.
You chose that the night you chose Heather, you also chose Rob, the starting imp. So it was a double yes. Allie was in fact your saint. Lenigan, your slayer, who did not slayer shoot the demon, or the recluse. That was the day that P was poisoned. So we're kind of hoping you shot P and then it didn't go off. But Fredo, your virgin, nominated by an outsider, and Rocco, your starting poisoner. Start past 10.
Fredo, when I
Really?
opened claim thank you should have hinted what to vote or nominate you.
Heather, I get woken up. I didn't even learn who my demon was. I'm poisoning Heather.
Yeah.
I don't know where Heather is. Heather's poisoned.
Allie, our conversation went, so you're evil? I'm like, yeah, sure, I played along with it. And then you just fucking ran with it like a goddamn train.
Oh, you claimed to be the Baron.
No, you claimed me to be the Baron, and I ran with it. But you were the one who initiated all of it.
That fits.
All right,
That's
everybody. I think
wonderful.
we'll take a quick 10-minute break and we'll run another game.
Ooh, 10 minutes. I can take my dog out.
Hey, we got a bear when I'm happy.
To be fair,
For the
Frederick,
final night.
you
I was
have
like,
got to be the
Paperwork,
Baron.
More forms.
One of
All right, everybody. That was game one. We'll come back. We'll probably play either another Trouble Brewing adjacent, like a Strings Pulling or a Pies Baking, or we'll see how many people we have. Maybe we'll try and run a quick SMV or something. So we'll see. I'm going to throw you all to an ad break and be right back so I can stretch my legs, let my dogs out. If you like what you see here, no, not a quick BMR. There are no quick BMRs. If you like what you see here, join.thegrim.gg in your browser or click the link in chat. Come play with us. Come hang out in our Discord community. We've got about, I think we run games almost every night of the week now. A lot of the folks you see here are official storytellers. Juan is a new storyteller, Lenigan, Heather, Steve, obviously, Rocco, all storytellers. Courtney is, of course, a storyteller. She runs games once a week or so. Yes, quick Scarlet Woman Zombool game. We've actually run one here on Cozy where we thought we were gonna run a long one, but it went to day 2, I think. Come hang out with us. We run games every night. Lovely storytellers. We have games for the EU and the US time zones. We run streams multiple times a week. We've got this Cozy Clocktower every other Sunday. We've got the Monday night stream, which is our kind of our flagship stream with Evil Steve as the host. But though tomorrow I will be running it, so if you want to come see me playing and running scripts that I have no business running, come tune in tomorrow. Follow us on Instagram. Courtney runs our Instagram, posts status updates when we go live, when games are starting, clips from the streams, things like that. Yeah, so I'll see y'all back in about 5 minutes, and then we'll do some chat. All right, see you in a minute. All right, everybody, I'm back. And since while we're waiting for everybody to come back, we're gonna play a little guess the house value. We'll wait for everybody to come back. We did this on Cozy a while ago, but play one or two of these. We'll hop back into the game while we wait for everybody to come back. Okay, so the way this works, we were given a city state and a picture of a house, a listing. We have to try and guess the value of the house in as few guesses as possible. This is a fun game, but it's challenging if you're not from the States, because most of them are from the United States. But I'll tell you this. Well, I'll give you a little bit of clues here. So, Des Moines, Iowa is in the central United States. Property values are typically a lot cheaper here. But this is a big house. Hey, Jandrews, welcome. First time chat. Thanks for coming to catching the stream with us. Okay, so what are we thinking? We are playing Guess the Price, the Grim GG, aka Evil Steve. What do you think? What are we thinking for this? I'm gonna guess, based on the size of this house and the size of this pool, I'm gonna guess it's like 2.5 million, probably. Like this would be like 10, 20 million, like on the coast. But like in the Midwest, you can get big houses for pretty cheap. So, 2.5 million, 2.3. We'll take the 2.3 million. Start there. Oh, it's more than 2.3 million, but not too much more. It's got a nice like millennial gray living room situation going on. Like, I don't know if I feel like how I like that chandelier. Fireplace looks lovely though. It is a McMansion. 3 million? We'll jump up to 3. We'll see if that gets us there. Okay, between 2.3 and 3. 2.5 and $1, Bob? All right, we'll take the 2.5 and $1. All right, so it's between 2.5 and 3. It's a nice big living bedroom. Like having to be able to fit a massive couch in there. Yeah, it is kind of strange. You'd think they'd be like turned to face the outside. Hey, Shadow, it's gonna be more than 2.5. It's between 2.5 and 3. I don't know about that. All right, I'll say we'll split the difference. 2.75. Hey, 2.8. We were close. Yeah, that's a very common trend right now. Just have like gray tone houses. All right, let's do one more. We'll get back to the game. All right, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is a pretty cool looking house. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Very kind of looks like a renovated, like, oh, what's that style I'm just like totally blanking on the name of? Really close to downtown. Yep. Okay. 2 million. 1.7 million. I actually don't know Vegas real estate at all. I know nothing about it. I love that yellow and the green combination. God, that's really pretty. I'm saying, all right, I'll take Rigatogna's 1.7. Less than 1.7. Okay. Oh, I do not know how I feel about this couch. It looks like it's inflatable. That is not for me. All right, Sonny Weevil is fairly confident in the 2, but it's less than 2, 1.2. I will time you out, Steve. I'll time you out on your own account. All right, 1.2. Sonny Weevil selling Sunset Confidence. All right, I like this. All right, you are. All right, Sonny Weevil, do one more. I want you to take one guess. I want to see if we can get you in one. LeClaire, Iowa. You get one guess, Sonny. One guess. I know it's not selling Sunset. Let's see how close you get. This is relatively new. Metal roofing. I believe in you. Look, you're talking a lot of games, Sonny. I'm just saying. No, this isn't 1.3. This is probably, I'm going to guess, is in... Why is it an animal? I'm going to guess this house is probably in the 455 range. We'll take Steve's guess of 600, though. Lower than 6. But this is relatively new. It doesn't. I think it's a new build. It doesn't look like a renovation. It's all new siding, metal roofing. I love the cobblestone. It's lower than 6. Again, property values in the Midwest are kind of wacky. Like I said, I'm gonna guess this is probably in the 5 range. Okay. Oh, I don't know about this tile. Oh, I hope that's tile. Yeah, it's tile. That's... Maybe it's like just a little backsplash here, but like, God, painting all, like that's not for me. I do like these chairs though. So 550 we think maybe? It's a nice looking house. Oop. Nailed it. No, it's not. It is an eyesore and a half. I love this like nook over here, the big window. It's really nice. Okay. Oh no, I don't know about... I do actually kind of like the unfinished but painted ceiling, but I do not do the floor. It's not for me. That is from Chicago, apparently. Oh, and it's on a nice little lake. Oh, on the river? That's kind of cool. Yeah, that looks like Iowa. From their spy missions. Yeah. All right, let's pop back over to the game. Oh, good, everyone's back. All right. Thanks for entertaining that with me, everybody.
Hello.
We're
How was
back from
Guess the
playing.
Price?
I nailed the last one. We saw some really ugly couches.
It spurred a lot of housing talk in the town too. So talking about mortgages and whatnot, you know.
It's
fun
getting
things.
sad.
Apparently, it's very cheap to go live near Allie. So if you ever dreamed of living near Allie, I'm not going to dox where that is. I'm sure she has, but it's cheap there.
So what do you feel like playing for game 2?
Yeah, I saw one request for BMR, but it might be getting late to start a BMR. But we can do a TB variant. We can do TB again. We can do Sex and Violite. We can do...
Ooh, let's do Sex and Violite.
I think you might have to do that one.
Okay, I'll spin that up real quick. For those of you that are new or don't know, Sex and Violate is Courtney's S&V TB bridge script. So it's a little bit of both TB and Sex and Violite, but the one thing we pull out of it is character swapping. There's madness
and pilots without the stuff that makes you really mad.
Yeah. Right. Oh, we picked up Bacon. Hello, Bacon.
Yeah.
Did we lose anybody?
Or nope.
Oh, good. All right. All right, chat. Which demon do we want? Looking at you, YouTube land. I forgot to pull you up, so I feeling a little bad. So if anyone from YouTube wants to give me some demon input, I'll prioritize your feedback.
I already have 3 Fangus, so 4. No, that's
Fangu with Butler. All right, well, I guess it's a Fangu game. What's our player count right now?
10.
Oh, so there's no outsider. So the Fangu is going to be pretty obvious.
But the outsider's not coming out. The outsider's not coming out. Or, you know, they can do the Uplay where they come out and then get jumped to. But
I always, in a Fangu game with an outsider, I always out and I always still get jumped to.
Because that's on you.
We got one person from YouTube saying they want the Vortox.
1 Vortox. I need at least 1 more Vortox for it to compete. Because we've got a lot of Fangu.
Yeah, there's a lot of Fangu. Excuse me.
We got another Vortox. Rocco will meta that it's a Vortox because apparently I always put in Vortox.
Oh yeah, we gotta counter the Rocco's Courtney meta. So let's do
Or
Fang.
do I counter reverse psychology? Put the Vortox in.
She'd never do this twice. Watch me.
We got 2 Vortox on this chat. Do we go Vortox?
Different person's voice. Vortex. Yeah. All right. You know what? There's 2 people from YouTube chat. We're going Vortex.
All right. Vortex. Minions. I'm gonna put a Scarlet Woman in. I just feel vibes that we'll need a Scarlet Woman. Let's see. Witch Scarlet Woman. I was thinking that too. I like a witch. I think it's such a fun mechanic. No outsiders whatsoever. We'll give it as a bluff. Well, no, because they wouldn't bluff it because it would be a Fang-Goo game. I don't know. We'll see. I guess they'll know they're all not in play. So there we go. They have those as 4 bluffs. Clockmaker Vortox is always great.
Oh my god, sorry everyone. Fiddling.
Artist Vortox, classic.
Undertaker is fun, I think. Maybe we played a mean town TB. Maybe we play a mean town S&V or Sex and Violite and just give them all information starting rolls that it's just Vortox poisoned. Let them reverse engineer the whole thing.
Just starting information. Well, artist is not starting, but we can get seamstress. We don't have a ton of just starting on this is the issue.
Juggler is kind of.
Sure, we could do juggler.
I say soldier. Soldier doesn't get a lot of play. Oh no, actually the monk Vortox interaction's fun, right?
We do love a monk Vortox. I love that interaction. So far as information goes, it's not a lot.
I guess give them an empath.
Yeah, let's do empath.
Maybe another slayer, I guess.
Do we love empath Vortox? Do we? I feel like they always whittle it away somehow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do fortune teller instead of empath. All right, one more.
I feel like either Town Crier, Flag Girl, or Sage. Sage on a Vortox game feels so mean, but it's so funny.
I mean, if they do it, the thing about it is, if they figure out it's a Vortox and the Sage dies late enough, sometimes I'm giving them 2 people that are not the demon for sure. Right? So you know this one other person's probably it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. TC, we like Town Crier. We like Town Crier.
Yeah.
Homework. All right. Let's send them out. I'm not going to overthink it.
Ooh.
Rocco's evil again. I'm going to turn my camera off before I start saying names. Let's see. Steve's demon. We've got minions sitting next to each other. All right, so what's our clock number here, guys? So an accurate one is 3. Anything but 3.
Oh, you had to close Discord again.
I don't know. Oh, I did open it. I forgot. I don't think I opened that. Okay. A 2. 2 puts it at, if they figure out Steve, 2 puts, or if they figure out one of the minions, probably would be the witch. So bacon, 1. I say this time we don't tell Rocco. Why is that still opening?
You have to.
Hold on.
Let me just turn off I'll just put myself on Do Not Disturb. That's probably the easiest thing to do. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, to be clear, it's Mike's Discord, not mine.
Boop, boop, boop. How do I set myself to Do Not Disturb? Here we go. There we go. All right, hopefully that should fix that. But then I can't read everyone's name in Discord. It's so annoying. I just put myself Do Not Disturb.
Okay, so I'm fine with 2. Rob, Allie. If they figure out it's Steve, for minions. Allie would be the one that figures out it's Steve the demon, though, so we just push on Rob, which is fine. Yeah, we'll go with 2. That's fine. Who's our red herring? Heather. Heather feels the funniest here.
Heather or Fredo, yeah.
I think Allie would believe it on Heather.
Yeah. We'll just continue playing into the Heather's evil meme.
Yeah.
Until it stops being fun.
I mean, in a Vortox game, everybody is the demon except for those 2. But
yes, booty slapper.
yes, Heather was just the red herring.
Well, why not do it again?
Yeah. Any other? I don't think there's anything else setup wise, so we can go send them to sleep. Oh, bluffs. We can pick bluffs. They know all the outsiders, but we'll give them empath. We'll give them flower girl and sage. Let them use that reverse logic. All right, let's get them to sleep.
Or the sweetheart, right? That way, if you actually execute, they're still up.
All right, you should have your rolls. Hopefully Fredo gets back.
Good night, Fredo.
Oh, I'm
Fredo.
here. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm good.
Whoa, a
Fredo,
talking
yes.
ladder.
Yeah, Fredo just put on the invisibility cloak.
Get my coffee out of the machine.
Okay. First things first. Rocco's evil again. Let's tell Rocco.
Hello.
Why are you pulling all the evil tokens?
I don't know. I can sticky fingers it apparently.
Are you gonna blind witch pick like you did
No,
poison last game? Do it, you coward!
Great.
Do it, you coward!
All right,
All right, Mike.
tell me who you would like to pick, but it won't be your exact pick.
If I were to pick today, who do I choose? I want to pick Rob because it didn't start passing me last game.
All right. Well, your minion friend is P,
Okay.
and your demon is Steve.
Okay. Probably the only time people ever trust me in the game of Clocktower is when we're evil together. Yeah, we're gonna pick Rob then. Sure.
Rob
Why
it is.
not?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Let's get P. Hello.
Hi, guys.
You're not faux evil. You actually are evil this time.
I know.
But you have friends. Rocco's your minion friend,
Lovely.
and Steve is your demon.
Steve, actually evil. Oh my god.
It's a stacked evil team.
Oh, just you watch, guys.
You'll do
Oh,
great.
Thank you. Thanks.
Good luck. All right. We'll see how Steve feels about being evil.
Oh, why would you guys do this to
You
me?
get to be evil. Evil Steve.
Now I'm awake. Yep. All right. Hit me. Where's my team?
Rocco and P.
Okay. So that's as far as teams go. That's a pretty solid team, but I hope to God you gave me a Scarlet Woman. What's my bluffs, Courtney?
Your bluffs, you have great bluffs. You have Empath. You have Flower Girl.
Sure.
And you have Sage. All great for talks, information.
Agreed. I actually like all those. I'm having fun with this. All right.
Good.
Perfect. I'm gonna go make my coffee and really wake up for this.
Good luck.
All right. Thanks, you too.
I'm trying to think of a like Stormcott Poppy Grower script where that's just a bunch of like shooting yourself in the foot.
I think there is one.
Yeah, I'm sure it exists. I'm fairly certain every mathematical combination of characters already exists at this point.
Yeah. There was the Stormcott Bounty Hunter one that I don't think went well.
Was that one of our script contest scripts?
No, it was. It predated that quite a bit, but it turned to be quite strong. If you can imagine.
Yeah.
All right. Fortune teller Allie. Oh, I hope Allie picks Heather. Oh, so we get a no. I gotta remember. Gotta get in Vortox mode. Demon's a no. Everyone else is a yes. Okay. They've switched.
Hello.
Hello. Who would you like to look at?
I totally forgot. Let's look at, you know what, let's be boring to my neighbours, Heather and Lanigan.
Heather and Lanigan, you get no.
Cool, thank you.
Excellent.
How quickly do we... I don't know Bacon's artist vibe. I don't think I've seen that come up with like a Vortox.
He's a fairly analytical player from what I've seen, so I suspect he'll do something crafty.
Yeah. Clockmaker, we decided 2. Look at you, townsfolk again.
Yes, it's weird. I just look for the script and there's no drunk. I'm confused.
So you can trust that you get a 2.
No, there's a poisoner in play. I don't trust it. I got a 2. Thank you.
Ah, yes, the poisoner. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the one problem. I suppose I don't know if we announced to a town that we changed the script, so we might want to go back and do that for anyone that might have gotten a TB roll that doesn't realize it.
Did anybody get a TB roll? Allie did.
He and
Fredo did. And P did.
Yeah, so we'll do a quick little script check. Let's see what Juan does. Gotta give opposite answer. Courtney, remember. Hello. Would you like to use it?
There's a Vortox on the script, so I think I will not use it just yet and see what happens. And because I don't want to see, if I use it and I get a 1, I would normally on a non-Vortox script just like have people hit against one another, but I don't think that's gonna work in this one, so I'm gonna wait for a little bit.
All right.
Thank
Good
you.
luck staying alive. All right, that's everybody. I didn't unvortox anybody, so game's still going strong.
Just for the monk is not a first night character.
Yep. I mean, because
Which
there's
trips me
no
out.
one to protect from necessarily. I suppose,
Yeah, I turned him
you
up.
know,
Who
a
cares?
monk on a puka script would be interesting.
Yeah, between streams I messaged him to tell him that his outbound was quite loud and I hadn't adjusted my end yet. But we're good now, hopefully.
Okay.
Let's see how the predictions shake out.
Oh, what did we do for our prediction? Just good
Just
evil?
good or evil, yeah. 87% think evil's going to win.
Oh, you're just Steve fans.
Mm-hmm. If Tiger or Coldfire, if you join us on any of our game nights and join one of the lobbies that isn't for beginners, I'm sure you can convince a storyteller to run it. All right, here we go.
Yeah, yeah. If you're in a lobby with like Rocco or like Lanigan, or like if you go into an EU game night, which are they're led by like more EU storytellers, which are Saturday and Thursday, easy convince. Really,
Yeah, they'll run
them. They'll run anything.
Yeah. And Rocco will run anything. If you give him the premise and he likes it, he'll run anything. All right, here we go.
Do a 2-week work experience placement in like
Yep,
year 5 or 6.
Good morning, town. Once again, you've left me to die in the night. No one helped. So I will, keep it to myself. I know who it is. You can ask me questions. I might give you answers. We'll see. Find them, kill them before they kill the rest of you.
Oh, and importantly, if you did not notice, we are playing Sex and Violite.
For anyone who
I hadn't noticed.
didn't see the switch.
Nobody
Never
noticed
looked at
when
the
the
script
gin
until
popped
this
up,
moment.
Will.
I don't look at
Well, we'll
scripts.
stop.
I don't look at them either, Fredo.
Yeah, I don't. Who needs that?
Oh, you're muted, friend.
So I'm the juggler. Juggler, I need you to juggle also, and if you're evil, you can kill me tonight.
Okay, that works.
All right, what are you?
I will give you Slayer. Why not?
Slayer, nice. All right, I might juggle a bunch of people as one of the 2 non-vortex demons.
Makes sense.
Yeah, okay. See ya.
All right, there.
I am. Try to think. I am a 1 spare game ability.
Okay. Sounds great. So you're the clockmaker, seamstress, an artist, a slave.
I think chances are.
Monk or.
And if I am the monk, I could target you tonight to see if you get a different number. If I'm not the monk, I'm not gonna do that.
That sounds perfect. If you are the fortune teller, am I on your pings? No.
Not sharing yet if I am the fortune teller.
Perfect. All I ask is if you are a fortune teller, maybe pick me, and we can begin working on that.
Yep.
You give me the 3 S's.
3 S's that isn't you, yeah.
Soul, Seam, Sage. All right, later.
Cool. Bye.
I felt bad we didn't talk like all last game.
I know. Which is
I
why
feel like the days were so quick. I just had like 1 or 2 conversations per day. So that's
That is
probably-
Okay, let's not be like criticizing how we run the game.
Whoa, Mike, where'd you come from?
I am always watching. I hear every bit of negative feedback, all of it.
Own in on
Omnipresent,
it.
omniscient, you're everywhere. What was it? Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yes.
That's true. I didn't really think of it as negative feedback for running the game. I just thought about it for I need to light a fire under my ass and make my conversations faster.
Evil
Of
Steve
which you're
was
not making
just-
this any easier, Mike, because you're
Evil
making
Steve
this
was
one right.
throwing shade on me for not wanting to talk to him, and that's fine. You have evil in your name.
No, I really want to talk to you every day and never got to talk. But we got the mayor win, so whatever.
Perfect. Let's talk. How good or how evil are you this time?
I'm pretty damn good, but there's a good chance I end up getting framed pretty hard. So
how so?
I hope I'm not. There's no world in which I want to be alive in Final 3. Let's put it that way.
Okay, I'm gonna put you down as a fanku. You're trying to find
Oh.
who to jump on.
I want to be dead around like mid game. So I have some useful information to get, but I don't want to do it.
Okay, hear me out. If you're the fangu,
Uh-huh.
I'm an outsider. I'm all in on being on the evil team. Just jump onto me.
Okay, so if I'm not the Fango, I should kill you anyways, right? Which outsider are you?
I'm not saying anything. Bye. Bye.
What? What? I know that's all. Yeah, that went about as well as I could hope.
That I am either the artist, the mayor, or the flower girl.
Nice. All right. Thank you very much. Bye.
Yeah, good luck.
Are you gonna frame you again?
Probably. I am a once per game roll.
Once per game roll that has not yet used it, I assume.
Not yet.
I mean, the only thing it would probably be a clockmaker. That's only top 4 that really exists.
Yeah.
Are you looking to juggle?
Nope.
Fair. I'll let you know that I'm pretty I have a lot to contribute. I just 100% don't want to be alive in the final few days because I'll be.
This is a
like,
classic
afraid.
Steve Evil tale.
So if all goes according to my plan, I'll be dead mid game and I'll be happy with that.
Both homework rolls on here? Yeah, they are. Okay, so I'll put Flower Girl and town crier down.
I'll probably add like a mayor in there just for insurance, but since you hard claimed, it's fine.
I
Yeah.
also have a hard claim of mayor somewhere, so.
Well, shit, my 3 is ruined now, Bacon.
Just throw Sage in there.
Yeah, I probably should have gone Sage. All right. Well, there
Would
is
you
also
like me
Soldier.
to nominate today?
If you want to.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Good luck.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hello.
What was Bacon's Artist question?
So sorry. 1 second. I am posting on Instagram. Bacon asked if either Rob, P, Juan, Allie, or Steve are the demon, and got a no, because Steve is the demon.
Very neat. Thank you.
Yep.
I don't believe one either.
Doesn't look like Juan believes himself, to be honest.
Yeah.
I have.
Welcome back. You've got a couple seconds before I open nominations to juggle, slayer, any of that kind of stuff.
What did one do?
I will out the information. I went to Rocco, hard claim my role. Rocco was like, no, you're not that. No, you're not that. No, you're not that. And I'm like, why? Because I am that. And I'm like, nope. And then I came back confused on why was Rocco trying to double claim my role to my face. And I went to talk to Fredo, and Fredo did the same. So,
Oh dear.
Is it?
What does that mean? Something about you, buddy.
I mean, there can only be
I'll
one person.
start at the top with Rob.
I like to juggle Rocco, Pia, Bacon, and Steve as the Fangu, and Heather as the Sage.
Juggle Herd, Rocco.
I like to juggle myself as the juggler. Oh no, jiggle myself as the jiggler. Sorry, I forgot about that whole bit from last time.
Nope,
Jiggle.
nope.
Not jiggles.
Mm-mm.
No jiggles, please.
Mike, come on. Okay. Fredo as the artist. Juan as the Vortox, Fangu, or Imp.
Juggle Herd.
I feel like the three
Fredo.
would be really obvious.
Yeah,
We'll
I'd
give
like
it
to
one there.
juggle Juan as the empath, Juan as the imp, just in case. Rocco as the empath, Rocco as the imp, and lastly, Allie as, man, I don't know. She gave me so many characters. It's hard to narrow down out of 13.
Just pick one. Go for it.
I know, right? I'll say Allie's the juggler. Yeah, that's confusing, isn't it, Allie?
Don't think about it.
Yeah.
Juan.
I would love to juggle Rocco as the imp, Rocco as the Vortex, Rocco as the Fangu, Evil Steve as the Fangu, Evil Steve as the imp.
Juggle Herd. Evil Steve.
I like to juggle myself as the juggler, Rob as the slayer, Juan as the sweetheart, that's good for me. I don't want a full number. I don't want you to give me much to mess with.
Juggle Herd. Bacon.
Can I juggle Heather as all 4 minions and Ali as the Tinker, please?
Yay!
I'm sure that was a very genuine juggle.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Juggle Herd.
Not even dignified it with a response, Bacon.
I had to check. Tinker's not on the script.
I did check. It's TV and SNB. All right. That's everybody. Nominations are open. Juan, did you have something else?
No, that was a numb hand.
Okay.
I would like to nominate Rocco.
Juan nominates Rocco. Tell us why.
I gotta follow my gut, and whenever I see Rocco's cat picture, I'm like, there's evil within that cat.
Velcro is the most precious boy to ever live. You take that back right now.
You
There's
named
God
it
rest
Velcro.
his soul.
Around that cat.
Would you like to add to the defense of that, Rocco?
No. Velcro's the most precious boy to ever live.
All right. 5 5 votes if you agree with Juan and disagree.
Wow.
I don't agree. The
It's
cat's
evil in those eyes, Rocco. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
You're
I mean,
scared.
I am fine with people putting me on the block and executing me, but I'm not fine when people start to accuse our pets.
Yeah, no.
Agreed.
Not voting on a cat.
Sadly, 5 is enough. Rocco is marked.
Rocco number 1.
Rocco nominates Juan. I wonder why. Why, Rocco?
How dare you insult my cat? Kill this
Blackjack.
man.
Boo.
In my defense, sometimes evil can be a good thing, so maybe it was a compliment.
I believe the cat is looking at evil.
I wish you could
Also-
turn the cat's face, Rocco.
All cats are evil.
For actual information to add, Juan is a claiming outsider.
Kill him.
5 votes will tie 6 to put Juan.
I don't think it will be a wise thing to kill him. Kill me after I get the pass.
I've heard he's also in a triple claim.
I also have an important announcement from chat. Flapjack would like to comment that Rocco seems very attached to Velcro.
Hey.
Or Juan is marked, not Rocco.
Rob nominates Heather.
Rob nominates Heather and dice.
Why would you do that, Rob?
Oh wow. Okay.
Tell us why, Rob.
Oh, because Heather claimed something very bad. So
Was it which?
Heather, is that true?
I don't think I did. I gave you the same claims I've given the other people I've spoken to today.
which was a lie.
No, but
No?
sure.
Okay.
Right, it will tie 9
Oh
to
God, what a mess already.
Such a strong accusation, and then okay, if you say no.
Yeah, pertinent. I'm a bounty hunter with an evil ping on Heather.
Not on the script before anybody takes that seriously.
I did look.
Got the glasses to prove it. 0's not enough.
I am putting the witch token on you, however.
That's not how it works. You know that's not how it works, right?
Anyone else want to try to
reminder.
beat 8?
I think it's how it works.
I mean, Linigan said he was willing to get executed, so maybe we want to.
Nope.
Closing the day in 5.
Look, you had a great last game, Juan.
You got your mayor win.
This is karma rebalancing itself.
It's like letting it work to or
Juan
Allie.
is executed and dies.
What do you mean leave me?
Good
No,
night.
when you said that you're gonna have a great first game, then the second game you're gonna scuff it.
Everybody
Juan, I
eventually
hope you're not the
learns.
mayor.
Everybody eventually learns that you die to bits, and you should do them very carefully.
Yes.
Mike would know.
No.
Bits.
Hey, sick as eggs. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, bits are dangerous when you're trying to stay alive as an unused seamstress.
Yeah, good. Just taking 2 absolute shots to the gut there, losing the seamstress and the juggler.
Yeah.
So they've got Vortox Clockmaker. Yeah, things are. That's probably rough for them.
Let's see who Fredo wants to protect.
Sergey.
Hello.
Why, hello.
Look at you protecting town. You only get to protect 1 though.
Well, I'm looking for a sage, so I think that'd be the best person to protect. So I'll go with Heather. I'll protect Heather. She's the one that said sage to me. So this will be funny.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Rocco.
Hello.
And we get one every day.
Let's do Allie. We haven't talked to Allie.
Sure, Allie does.
Yep.
Chat with the puns today.
Yeah, don't encourage them.
I love puns. I'm not one of those people that are like.
Flapjacks is rough though. It's a little.
Alright, Steve. Who will it be?
Okay. What do I do here? My first inclination is to hunt a juggler, but none of those juggles seem particularly convincing on the
I
first
thought the
day.
Tinker Juggle was very convincing.
Yeah, the Tinker Juggle was very convincing, right? And mine was like the most convincing of all. If there's a real juggler, it's probably Fredo. But that being said, I think I'm gonna kill Allie.
Allie it is. Thank you. Oof.
Uh-oh.
Well.
On the upside,
Heather,
no witch curse.
Is it up to your clock? Is it upside that Heather is protected here?
I don't know. We'll see.
Because we skip Allie, and it will be Heather. So Heather is learning if a minion nominated, which Rocco did. So Heather will get a yes in a Vortox game because they're protected by the monk. Okay. Hello.
Oh my god, I survived a night!
You get a yes.
That would be great if I'd remembered to track things. I will go find some new. Thank you.
Mhm.
Bye.
Rocco usually tracks things, but I don't know if Rocco will be helpful here. We don't have our seamstress, so that was all the information for town. We'll give it a second, just for sake of the juggler hadn't died, the seamstress hadn't died.
Well, here, why don't you talk to chat for a minute while I'm going to step out to the restroom real quick.
All right. Hello, chat. Let's see. Make sure to, I don't know if Mike mentioned, make sure to tune in tomorrow for the stream tomorrow night. He's taking over for Steve, and I'll be there helping storytell, and we're going to do Grim Plays Clocktower. If you didn't catch that the first time we did it for our anniversary, it's the script Mike and I kind of created. I drew the art, and we made tokens for all the people that were playing that, were signed up to play. So they all have their own special roles and tokens, and it's fun. There's fun little bits. It's not super balanced. It's not super well made. It was made in the span of probably 24 hours, so don't expect everything. But it should be fun. It should be chaotic. It should be fun. It'll be a good Monday night stream. So join us for that tomorrow. If you're new to chat today, make sure to go follow us on Instagram. I run the Instagram, so if you're interacting with that, you're interacting with me. It's the Grimoire at the Grimoire GG. I post when we go live with links. I post when we have our official game nights to remind you. I post clips from our games. So go give us a follow. Go give us some likes. Watch our stories. Yeah. I think that vamped long enough.
All right. I'm back.
Let's wake them up.
Do we say hi to Weenie?
Just see the reaction.
Good morning, town. Except for Allie. Go
Every
Town.
time I get a decent roll.
Hi everyone, I was your Clockbaker. The number is 2.
Okay, cool.
What?
Why were you so mad to die then?
What did you get? We missed
A
it.
very weird guy.
Clockmaker 2. Clockmaker 2.
Oh,
No, I don't have a seamstress now.
okay. So you are the mayor.
No, I'm a juggler.
You were the. Oh, okay. Well, that's sad. Because I asked my artist question already yesterday, and I asked whether you, P, Juan, Ali, or Evil Steve was the demon. I got a no. So I hate that everybody else is dying, unless this is specifically Vortox, in which case it's P or Evil Steve. I would rather
Okay, so
kill it.
you gotta know on being the demon. Evil Steve, P, Ali.
And Juan. And you. So basically all the dead people as well as P and Steve.
Boy, that was not a fortuitous choice at the time, was it?
Well, I didn't know. I asked this before.
I know.
anybody-
That's what I'm saying. It was not a fortuitous choice. So Pia, Juan, Ali, Steve, and myself.
Yeah, basically every odd or even seat, whatever you want to call it.
Got it.
So yeah,
All right.
either P or Evil Steve is the Vortox, and if not, it's any of the other four.
Got it. That makes sense. We should just kill Steve and Pia and then go from there.
So you're living in Vortox world. Got it. Thank you.
No, I mean, we should clear, but that clears a Vortox world, though, right?
That is true. Yes.
Yeah. So
unless that was poisoned.
That's
yeah.
worth doing. It's only 2 people. It's worth doing.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, oh no, Juan was to just say that he was not an outsider. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Hello.
Hey, I just want you to know it's just P. It's not Pia. It's just P. Like the vegetable.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay. No problem.
Sage, yeah.
According to you, you are the sage.
Yeah, I'm the sage, of course, 100%.
Perfect. I'm gonna put you down as a Fangu.
I'm the sage, man. Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I've been the sage the whole game.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Cool.
I'll trust you. Bye. I don't trust him. For the record, I do not trust him. I still believe he is a Fangu because he did not blink one single time when I said I was an outsider. Anyways.
I love when players talk to this chat. Like, it makes my job so much easier. I don't have to, like, vamp. Juan's really good at it. Ash is really good at it. Ash will talk to chat all the time. So, you're a stream player. Talk to chat more.
So, either you're a minion or Rob is genuinely a self-cursing witch, which
Be
I'm
hilarious.
considering.
Okay, so you gotta guess. So not Vortox probably, or Vortox? What do you think?
Unless one of you is a minion, Vortox.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're the poisoner who picked me again, then fair dues.
No, I'm not the poisoner, I promise.
Okay.
Alright, later.
Alright, bye.
All right. Thanks.
Cool. Thank you.
No,
Right.
it would not be possible, right? Because
It would not be possible if the artist info is correct. That's correct. Yeah.
Correct. So Evil Steve cannot be the Fangu. So I was totally wrong on that.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. Clearing that world will be great, unless
Yeah.
we hear of a flower girl that confirms the existence or absence of a Vortex.
Okay. So
Okay.
we need to find someone to nominate for us. All right. Bye.
I cannot, yeah.
Hey, Rocco, you got a minute?
Message.
I'm going to say my info. You might want to nominate based on what I say.
You can just message it to me, Rob.
Okay.
Whatever.
Probably.
Yeah, wait, time was up.
Welcome back. Some space for anything you'd like to say before I open nominations.
Yeah, I'd like to say that I don't think it's. I think it's fine for a monk to protect a sage. I don't see what the problem is.
P.
I have a straight out question, which I think is fine to be asked publicly. In a potential Vortex game, would you give a fortune teller, if they pick the red herring, would you give them a yes or no in a Vortex game?
So in a Vortex game, the red herring registers as the demon, so they would get a no, it's not the demon for the red herring.
Thanks.
I'll just come out with it then. I was the fortune teller. I got Heather and Lanigan a no, but there seems to be info out there that says it's a Vortex game.
Yeah.
You said Heather
Is it
and
really?
Lillian?
Heather and Lanigan.
I have
heard.
info that if it's Vortox, it's exactly P or Steve.
So it can't. So not all of the info can be incorrect then.
There is a poisoner in the script.
There is also, like P was just clarifying, me or Lenigan could be a red herring.
But if it's a poisoner, sorry, if it's Vortox, then poisoner doesn't do anything. Because the info has to be false, and that does not work because my info says that basically P or Steve would have to be the Vortox exactly.
Or you're the drunk, and it's a Fangu game.
There's no drunk on script, but sure.
There's no drunk.
There used to be. Oh. Courtney, you're changing scripts on me. What did you do?
I've said multiple times I've updated the script. It is V4, I believe.
Okay. There was a drunk on script because I had that happen to me before.
I just want to add one more thing. If we were to believe the potential of a Vortex world that we're trying to build, Evil Steve is sitting in between two dead people with a clock 2. So in a non-vortex, Evil could not be, but in a vortex could be, I think. Math.
Except that Rob could still be a minion.
Nominations open.
Why would I be a witch guild minion?
I mean,
Because it's funny.
As a witch.
Yeah. Self-witch curse. In your house.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of sauce on Rocco.
Y'all can kill me if you want. I'll shoot my shot. Don't matter.
Oh, so you're still claiming Slayer?
Yeah, I'm still the Slayer.
Yeah, I went and checked that.
Okay.
I was,
is anybody...
I was a juggler, just so you know.
Okay.
You lied to me.
Anybody claim to have been Serad yesterday?
Nope.
Wait, Ali, if
Steve-
your info,
Steve was
if
trying
your
to
and
be
my
it.
info is
One
true,
got
then
it.
we have it down to 2 candidates in a Vortox world and 2 candidates in a non-Vortox world.
Who are the two
What is
candidates
your
in the
info?
non-vortex world?
Yeah, I'm the artist. I asked on day 1 whether Rob, P, Juan, Ali, or Steve was the demon, and I got a no.
So in a Vortex, that would be a yes.
Exactly, which would mean that P and Steve have to be the Vortox, if it's Vortox. So your no on Heather and Lenigan couldn't work in a Vortox world
If one of them were my
Unless-
red herring.
unless Red Herring.
It'd also be the same in a vortex world or your poison world, right? It would be the same world. Like it's not vortex, you were poison.
If it's not Vortox, either of us can be poisoned, yes. But in that case, yeah.
But
You both
everybody
yeah.
can't have collaborating info and all be poisoned at the same time.
Yeah.
Unless it's Vortex.
But even in a Vortox world, it would not be Heather or Lenigan. They would be specifically your Red Herring. Because I don't have one.
Rob, did you juggle anything about Steve or P?
Well, I got witch selected before I juggled, so it wouldn't have mattered. Like it wasn't. They weren't using my juggling information to choose.
No, I know. Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
And we have a flower girl, I presume, who's claiming that this is probably Vortox.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, Bacon nominates Evil Steve.
Bacon nominates Evil Steve. Would you like to add anything?
I think I've laid out my info. Yeah.
Evil Steve?
Yeah, I mean, I'd obviously prefer not to do this, but I do understand closing worlds. I don't think this is. I don't think it's Vortox. I don't think we should kill me, but do what you do.
All right, 4 votes to put Steve on block.
Evil Steve for no reason. He's not neutral, Steve. So I might as well kill him.
Can somebody vote for me? Thank you.
4 is enough. Steve is marked. Any other nominations?
Yeah, Tiger, that's tough.
Yeah, Steve will nominate Bacon.
Steve nominates Bacon. Why?
Just in trying to like prove it's a Vortox world, it seems like it's possible that a minion might do something like this. So we should probably close out this possibility, or at least consider it. That's really all I got. Also, witch check.
Bacon.
I'm happy to go on the block anytime, although it sounds like you're accusing me of being a minion, and I would rather go for demon candidates personally.
That is fair, yeah.
Sounds like we have the demon on the block and they're just trying to get off the block.
All right, 4 will tie. 5 to put Bacon. Two is not enough. Anybody else before I do final call? Closing the day in 5, 3, 1. Steve is executed and dies. Good night.
Oof.
Want to know how I know it's not a Vortox game? I was your outsider.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
It's not bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You catch Steve there?
Yeah.
I think it's a good play. It sounded like Chap or
The last ditch effort for sure. Because otherwise they just like, okay, then we kill P. Let's tell P real quick.
Hey, Blinking Shoe, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Hi P.
Hi,
In case
guys.
you weren't aware, you're the Vortox.
Lovely. Do I get to pick now or will I come back later?
I'll come back.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
This is looking.
Let's get Fredo. Hello.
Why, hello.
Do you find your sage?
I thought I did. I'm just gonna keep it on Heather. I'm hoping that she's that good old sage.
All right, Heather it is.
Laters.
He's actually doing the best thing here by being consistent. Like in this world.
Yeah. Steve had claimed Sage to Fredo, and then Fredo's like, okay, I'll help you then. Oh, I think that freaked Steve out from not being able to, because I think Steve's plan was to die in the night and pass to P.
No, I think Steve was mad.
Wow, thank you.
Mhm.
My game just refreshed. Yep.
Yep. Did you reveal anything to town?
All I said was the word mad, if they heard anything. But Steve was pretending to be mad to be the sage. And I don't know if
Gotcha.
Juan picked up on it.
All right, let's get Rocco.
Hello.
Who will it be?
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I think we're in a pool of trouble here, guys. So I go for mass chaos and try to get another kill? Or do I try to hide and make it seem like one of them was the witch? Or do I give P just a way out? P just wants to end it if they're gonna push on P. Let's pick Bacon because I feel like he's gonna nominate again.
Sure, Bacon it is. All right. Now P. All right, now we get your pick.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna make a boo-boo, but have no choice. I have to go for Lenigan in hopes that he's the monk, because I heard there is a monk. Somebody got good info.
Sure.
Thank
Lenigan it
you.
is. Thank you. All right, not the monk, just the clockmaker.
Yeah. But not the worst kill.
Bacon's question was just a little too on the nose. Like, it was just too perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, that implicating P and Steve is rough.
Mm-hmm. All right, Heather is safe, so getting good information. I believe it was just Bacon and Steve who are not minions, so we get a no. Hello.
Hello.
Get no.
Do I? Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. This may be a little bit of a saving grace for them thinking it's not Vortox. But at some point, Fredo will just come out that,
Yeah.
you know.
You can only do so much.
There's always a chance that one player just gets some good information.
Yep.
All right, I think that's everything. Let's wake him up. Good morning, town, except for Lenigan.
Okay.
Go chat.
That's actually a little helpful, given that.
It's very helpful because I wasn't any of the roles I was bluffing. I was the clockmaker and gave one amount of spread.
Oh.
So, wait a minute.
You then.
I was the unspent seamstress. I was brought on the chat on day 9-1, and I was like, there's a vortex on the script. If I ask my question and I get a 1 without a vortex, I will just make people pit against one another and fight. But there's a vortex in the script, so I'm gonna wait a little bit to see what happens. And I get executed.
It's because of the cat joke. And also because apparently you claimed sweetheart or outsider?
No. Okay, fair. I may deserve this. I am not saying I deserve this. I may deserve this.
I don't know. Like I have had the Bacon's Heart claim since day 1.
No.
Is the artist or is just bluffing the artist, and that's.
Well, that's my point. Is if you think it's a vortex game because you got a Flower Girl no on the first day, and you're the only one who didn't vote, then either you somehow. I mean, there's no poisoning on the script, right? So
There is poisoner. There is poisoner. Just regular old poisoner, yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah, maybe that could be an explanation for it. Yeah. So either you are the Vortox, but then you're selling a world where you're the Vortox, or Bacon is the Vortox.
Second day.
What's the goal?
To kill him all.
Rocco, are you the witch?
No, I'm the Slayer.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not. I'm the Slayer.
I'm not gonna protect you at all.
Protect me?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm the monk. I'm looking for a sage to protect.
You want to protect a sage?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Hey, Fredo, we haven't chatted.
He's the monk who tried to protect a sage, is what he just said.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I don't believe that.
I'd maybe go for Fredo then.
Right.
I think the demon is Bacon or Pete.
See, I think it's Pierre Fredo.
Not looking good.
Could just be Slayer Rocco.
Good.
I was going to shoot Pete.
Welcome back. Some space before nominations are open.
Can we kill the witch?
Yeah, Rob, who's the witch? I think it's already dead, right?
Heather.
You think the witch is Heather? Why do you think the witch is Heather?
Because I'm the one who nommed when he died.
Exactly. Exactly.
Bacon, can you just clarify your artist question for me?
Of course. I asked whether Rob,
Yep.
P,
Yep.
Juan, Ali, or Steve was the demon,
Yeah.
and I got told no.
Okay.
But if it was Vortox, it'd be yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is the clockmaker number really a 2?
The clockmaker was a 2, which in a vortex it would not be a 2. And
But in a non-vortex, it'd be Bacon Heather, right?
in the non-vortex, it could not be. In a non-vortex, yes.
Or it could be Fredo.
Yes. In a vortex also, there is information of a town crier that would point to Evil Steve being the minion and Rocco not being a minion. Which, if we mix that with Bacon's information, that means P was the vortex and Evil Steve was just maybe the witch. So maybe the witch is that.
Rocco?
Would Town rather I shoot P or Fredo?
I'll turn up some more.
Personally, I think P, because I think if Fredo's the demon, you're also evil.
Okay. Rocco will claim Slayer and shoot P.
Rocco claims Slayer and shoots P. The game continues.
And then if people still think of me, well, Rocco will nominate Rocco.
Nominations are open.
I'll nominate myself.
Rocco's nominating Rocco. Tell us why.
People think of evil, get me off the board.
All right, 3 votes for Rocco on the block.
Is this really what you want to do with one of our last 2 executions?
Not really.
It's also like this is the last time Scarlet Woman could proc, right?
Alright.
2 is not enough.
Unless a witch goes off miraculously.
Are we going to go Vortox or are we going to go non-Vortox? Because that obviously changes who we're killing today.
I know it's not Vortox, but I don't think people...
P?
Yeah, I was the first person that said it was Vordox, unfortunately. I am the Flower Girl. I had a no on day 1, which I was the only person that didn't vote, so either I am the demon, which I'm not, or it's just a Vordox game. I also had a no yesterday. I do believe that Steve potentially was the Vordox here, so it still fits. If it's not Vordox, you have my info. I must be specifically poisoned on day 1. I don't know about day 2. That's it.
Just want to point out that if it is a Vortox world, there's information that Rocco can't be a minion, and P is the only living Vortox candidate left, so yeah.
Actually, if Steve was the Vortox, then Bacon could be a minion.
Sure.
But if Rocco and Fredo are evil together and it's not Vortox, P would be a very juicy poison target.
And I would totally nominate Steve and get him executed if I was Steve's minion.
If you were the Scarlet Woman, yeah, probably.
Why?
Because you know he's gonna
make you look like you're on opposite teams.
Fair, yeah. Like I said, I'm happy to die. I'm currently leaning towards Heather being the Scarlet Woman who caught the Vortox.
Yeah,
If there's any sus on me, just kill me, because otherwise you'll vote on me in final 3.
Yeah, we can kill the witch.
Actually, didn't consider that.
Bacon nominates Heather.
Bacon nominates Heather and dies, but that's fine.
Would you? We're still alive.
Why does this keep happening to me?
I mean, they knew I was gonna nominate. At this point, obviously, we can't kill because final 4 unless we think that the team 3 evils are alive. But I currently think we have 1 dead.
I think it's very possible.
I think we go sleep.
Heather, your defense?
Can we just kill Heather the witch?
I mean, we have to have a witch alive.
And we lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 4 people left. We have to have a witch alive. If we think we've killed an evil, then the Scarlet Woman wouldn't be alive at that point, so we can't build worlds where Steve was a starting Vortox.
What?
I'm not evil. I'm not even a minion. So this would be a bad kill for town at this point.
If we kill a minion now, we lose. If we kill a minion now, we lose. We need to kill the demon.
Either an evil died to a witch curse, which doesn't seem likely, or there's no evils dead. So, like,
why?
You have to take a shot.
Bacon could have been the
Votes to put Heather on the block.
Wait, why?
Are you in, Rob?
No.
No? Okay.
Wait, can you explain that to me? See if I don't get that.
We've only done 2 executions, right? I was
Yeah.
one of them. So
Yeah.
I know I'm good. So
So
unless
you're
we executed
Scarlet?
evil the first day, when did evil die?
Got it. Okay.
So we are going to our doom right now. They're going to kill the last good alive.
Which,
We're going to lose.
which is me, but so
If you're alive and you're
shooting,
good, you have 1 shot.
Rocco shooting P then wouldn't mean anything.
The only situation is there.
I'm good.
Rocco, P, and Fredo can't be evil together according to the Clockmaker.
Unless
They can't
it's
all have been poisoned.
Rocco could also be sweetheart drunk.
Only in a Vortex world.
That is true. If Rocco is sweetheart drunk, then
But in a
shooting E may not have proc.
In a Vortex world where Heather is good, evil Steve or Bacon needs to be a minion.
Yeah, I can see Bacon being a self-cursing witch.
And Steve could be. Oh, Steve cannot be the witch.
Any other nominations?
You're definitely not the witch.
Am I doing this or am I not doing this?
I would at least
I
nominate
think
Dead
you have
Body.
to.
If you're gonna nominate anyone, at least nominate the body, because that way it is Vortox, just in case.
Oh, yeah,
right.
it's Vortox, true.
Okay, yeah. Heather nominates one.
Heather nominates. You said 1.
Yeah.
If not Vortex, I wouldn't worry about it.
Would you like to add anything?
Just in case it's Vortox, although I may have
Rock, I
just
think that was a
lost if
huge
I'm the
mistake.
last good alive.
I think.
All right. We'll run this, and it'll be 2 votes to put Juan on the block.
Good, don't have her.
For whatever it's worth, I deserve to die because I was a seamstress and I did not use my seamstress question. Or
I would not have.
No, you died because you.
There's
you
no reason for
insulted my
Rocco to say
cat.
that there.
it was
No
a compliment.
reason.
There's enough
It was a
one.
compliment.
Anybody else?
I don't know what he was thinking.
I'll close the day in 5, 3, 1. Juan is re-executed. Is already dead. Good night.
Heather, if you're not the witch, what are you?
People who I don't.
So this is interesting. If P doesn't get Fredo and picks Heather, we don't get a death.
I don't know what Rocco was thinking. I don't know why he said anything there.
About
Nominating a dead body.
yeah, I think they might have. I think they would have let it go. And Steve also kind of put into worlds where P could be the demon again.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like, that's Rocco, by doing that, I think his intention was to sell himself as good.
Mm-hmm.
But that just leaves P as the strongest candidate again. Like, I think that was a huge mistake.
Well, it's their game.
I know.
They're playing their strategy we don't know about.
Rocco,
so we will get
trash.
Hello. Very important job.
At this point now, what I'm hoping is Heather's really the demon. And now I'm just going to keep protecting the demon. Yeah, I'll keep it on Heather.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you.
Laters.
Very interesting. We're going to get Rocco, but actually, so if no one dies, the witch kill still goes off because it doesn't leave until 3. So it puts them to 3. Oh, that puts them in final 3 tomorrow if the witch curse goes off.
Very interesting.
We'll see. Let's see what Rocco does. Hello.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun final 3. It doesn't matter, so I'll pick myself.
Yourself it is. It does matter, Rocco.
Oh, Rocco, it matters so much.
Because let's see who P picks. Hello.
Hi.
Who would you like to pick?
So my problem is that I don't know which one of them is the one, because it might as well be Heather. And if I make a wrong choice, it's just so sad. And I don't want to kill Rocco under any circumstances. Oh my god, this is so hard. Either Heather is the monk who's protecting Fredo, and Fredo won't die, or Fredo is the monk. Never mind. Let's go for Fredo. It might be a mistake, but...
Fredo it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
You made the right choice.
Oh, thank God. It's watching us like the evil's just like falling apart. Rocco self-nomming or self-cursing. And
All right. So now Heather gets Vortox information.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all very interesting. I wonder at what point Fredo comes out with Monk protecting Heather, and then they now have to double back all of the information. I'm giving them 2 minutes before nominations open, so they're not gonna have much time to like.
Yeah, they've had a lot of time to talk this game.
They've had a lot of time, so I'm not giving much for them to debunk this. All right, so Minion nominated, yes, right? Rocco nominated Rocco, so yes. So we get a no, which I don't know what they do with that. Okay, let's get Heather. Yes, so no. Hello.
Oh, why am I alive?
Well, you get information, so that's good, right?
Yeah, totally.
You get a no.
I get a no. Okay, thank you. Bye.
I don't know what that does for them. Oh, that's always so funny. All right, so we've got. I feel like they just kill P. Like I feel like P's name has just come up too many times.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I think their only hope here is that they don't get good doesn't vote strong enough and they can overvote.
yeah, because Evil's got all their votes.
Yeah.
All right, let's make them up.
Girl will get fake info and the fortune teller, and then jump to you the next night.
I see.
Good morning, town. Except for Fredo, you're at 3, so I will keep you here until nominations are open.
Oh, well, that's.
Fredo was the demon.
Fredo, were you actually the monk?
No, I was a demon, dude. I star passed.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
fair.
actually no, it's not possible.
Yeah, it's not, but I can confirm none of the people alive are the demon. I have absolute 100% confirmation. I have a no on all of the people that were alive as of yesterday. So that's a demonless game, guys. We can just go home.
It's
All right, we
atheist.
won.
Here we go.
Sweet.
Kill Courtney.
Heather, what are you claiming at this point?
Yeah, I am the town crier. So Rocco, Juan, Rob, yes. Bacon, Steve, no. And then I think it was just me and you who nominated yesterday, Bacon, and I got another no.
Wait, somebody else also nominated.
I
nominated
nominated
myself.
Oh, you nominated yourself. I missed that one. Okay, so that's on that one. Rocco.
You might just be the sweetheart.
I mean, that's.
Wait, hold on. You gotta know between Rocco, yourself, and Bacon, right?
Yes, and Rocco was in a previous yes with you and Rob.
And by that.
And Bacon was in a previous no with Steve.
Is
don't
there a
know.
world where Rocco was the Scarlet Woman and has been jumped to?
If you gotta know between Rocco, Bacon, and you.
I got a no, and so it wouldn't be a Vortox game in that world.
Well, if it is a no between Rocco, you, and Bacon, and we believe the witch was alive as last night, then either he is the witch or Fredo is a witch.
So,
Or it is a
So I'm the witch who died by the demon. That
I
makes
think
sense.
they would have just killed me and won there.
Fredo, who'd you protect?
I protected Heather the entire game.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, Heather, then your information is not Vortoxed.
Wait, what? Okay.
That's the sound of nominations opening. I would like to mostly hear from a live player time. Nominations and defenses as such. Rob, you have to add real quick.
yeah, I just want to point out that Rocco, as the real Slayer, wouldn't ask Town who he should shoot. He would be very specific about who he chose based on his information or the information of the circle. I think it's very unlikely Rocco is the Slayer.
And if you were protected all this time, Rocco would be the witch, according to your town crier. And Rocco Slay shooting P would be protecting the actual demon?
So I got a yes.
At
I got a
this
yes
time,
on
we'd like to
Rocco.
mostly be hearing from alive players. Thank you.
I got a yes on Rocco from the day one, and then a no on Rocco last night. So at that point, we're thinking Rocco would be the demon now. I mean, it's a 50-50.
I still think it's Bacon's a self-cursing witch.
I don't do that.
Not
I
if
do a lot of
Fredo's
shit.
That's just the clockmaker too.
If it isn't Vortox, the last night would be Vortox for you, Heather, because the monk died before you got info.
That's true.
That's so confusing. Okay. Are either of you planning to nominate, or am I just having to do a 50-50?
I'll do a Dorito. Just who do you want me to nominate? Who do you want me to nominate? P, Heather?
Yeah, we can do that, and then I'll nominate you. Yeah.
Or it doesn't matter. Rocco nominate P.
Rocco nominates P. Would you like to add anything?
Nope. I know it's not me. I don't know who it is between the three of us. Well, it's not me. But yeah.
P.
It's not me either. I actually now think that I might be the last good alive, but don't know.
All right. 2 votes put P on the block.
You know who would make Bacon?
For Clockmaker too,
Oh.
like if I am still in the Vortex world, and Steve
Rocco,
was
drop your hand.
with Heather and Rocco work as his minions.
2 is enough. P is marked. Any other nominations?
Heather, do you want to go for Rocco? Can I nominate you?
You can nominate me.
What do we do?
I'm
I'm okay. I'm gonna nominate Heather either way, because like
He nominates Heather. Would you like to add anything?
I think out of those two, Rocco is a minion potentially, unless Heather is like trying to clear him with her info. I don't know. I think Heather is a bigger demon candidate, at least for me personally. Scarlet Woman there.
Heather?
It's not me. I'm still trying to work out the 50-50 and what to do next. But obviously, if I end up on the block, then we're going to have to go for Rocco because it's not me.
All
We
right.
have to go for Rocco
2
anyway.
votes will tie, 3 to put Heather.
Yeah, this.
3 is enough. Heather is marked.
Okay, we've probably lost, but we may as well put it on an evil. So Heather nominates Rocco.
Heather nominates Rocco. Anything to add?
Nope.
Rocco?
It's not me.
All right. 3 will tie, 4 to put Rocco.
Rocco not voting there might have fucked it. If they can get a 4th vote for
I
Fredo.
really dislike.
Oh, no, wait, never mind.
Rocco
I'm an
didn't
idiot.
Want to vote on either Heather or P.
I don't know how to count.
Whatever. Don't tie it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 is a tie. Nobody's on the block. Everybody has nominated. So your game is over. Nobody's executed. Nobody dies.
Vortox win.
Evil has won. That came through. Yeah. I'm just gonna reveal that. It was a Vortox win there.
Yeah.
Nobody's executed. Nobody dies. P was your Vortox, but not always. P got it from Evil Steve. We had Heather, your town crier, who was getting correct information thanks to Fredo, your monk, until Fredo died. Then you got Vortox information finally. We had Juan, who tried to hold on to that seamstress and then, just made an enemy, died. Made an enemy out of Rocco, your witch, who was responsible for Rob, your juggler's death before the juggler information was had. And Bacon, your artist, who did narrow it down between the demon and the Scarlet Woman.
I was so scared.
So scared.
Yeah.
Allie, your fortune teller, who got a no on Heather, the red herring. And Lenny, the clockmaker, with a 2, which was a 3.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Always the red herring.
Yeah.
Thank you, motherfucker. Especially the demon's either evil C or P. I'm like, well, we're screwed.
Yeah, when you
Juan.
cast Bacon, I was like, yeah, what the? How can we move on from this when Bacon dies to a witch curse? Because he was the evil
Yeah.
candidate.
Juan, high five. We were the only ones voting for the demon.
I'll take the moral victory.
Listen, I'm just glad Town rallied behind me getting you killed because of justice for Velcro.
Yeah, that's fine. I deserve that. I did not use my question on a night 1 as a seamstress. I deserve to be exiled.
Just don't
All right, everybody. That was a good game 2 of Cozy. Why don't you go ahead and say goodbye to chat? I'm going to head off stream.
Goodbye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
See you Tuesday.
You won't see Steve tomorrow, chat.
You'll see me instead.
No.
All right, chat. That's it for Clocktower. Nice 2 games. Got a good win on a Mayor and an evil win on a Vortox win. That's always fun. You don't get to see Vortox wins very often. Though that's kind of a mechanically dubious Vortox win. Not mechanically dubious, but the game was over by votes either way. Cool. Let's play one more Guess the Property, and then I'll send you over to another stream for you to go to. Ooh, Carbondale, Colorado. Actually, don't know where Carbondale is. Is it in the mountains? No, it's okay. It's the west of the mountains. Okay. What do we think, chat? Carbondale. It's a nice house. Colorado is pretty pricey. I'm gonna guess 1.4. No, I'm gonna guess 2.2. Oh god. All right, let's go 3 million. Oh god, 5 million. It's a big house. 4 bed, 4 bath, lower than 5. 4 million. Just trying to triangulate here. That's the tiniest little fucking bathtub. Right, less than 4, but greater than 3. So 3.5. 3.6. That's a lot of house. Yeesh. Yeah, oh, there it is. Property Fastman. There you go. Nice call, rock and rolla. All right, let's find somebody to raid. Do. Who's sporadic games right now? Looks like there's a group all streaming from their own perspective. This looks like the storyteller. All right. There we go. I'll send you off to a raid. This has been Cozy Clocktower. My name's Mike. Come hang with us at join.thegrim.gg. You'll join our Discord community. See you tomorrow night on the Money Stream, where we'll be running some sillier scripts, including the Grim Plays the Clocktower, where you'll have characters like the Bryant, the McKay, the Steve, the Ash. Be a great time. See you tomorrow.